What's up, everybody? Man, long night, long night. How's everybody doing today? We see Australia, Europe, pretending to be a government worker. No. Is it lunchtime? Is it my union break? 10 o'clock? All right, 10 and 3? Yeah, it's not yet, not yet. Moto Toki, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, St. Louis. Hi. Wow, look at this. Kyle Weir, how you doing? Who woke the teacher? Yeah, guys, that's an interesting name. I wanted to kind of jump into. I got to get my notes out. I told myself I was going to stick to the notes. So long story short, got some news. I got some reasons why I wanted to share some of these things. But basically, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm taking a month off. I'm going to take a month off. In reality, it's 3 months. Taking 3 months off. Okay, I'm kind of reading the chat, seeing where everyone's at. Tripoli, how you doing, Zeus? Gizmo, good to have you here. Harry, yes, I want everybody to hit the like button, so thank you for holding that out. Norway, Marcus, very nice. But I'm going to take 3 months off. So, but I'm going to do it in 1 month chunks, okay? So the next live stream we'll have is October 26th, so 1 month, okay? Just 1 month. We got some videos out. We're going to make some videos today. You're going to have some videos on the weekends. It is what it is. But I'm finding out that, it's been a long. Let's just keep going. ADH brain. Here we go. You guys know my story, at least parts of it. Where if you're brand new to the channel, since October 2021, things really started to shift for me. And then about February, March 2022, went through the separation with my ex. I had stepkids and everything, so that was a big thing. Lost some friendships here and there, set some boundaries for things. The whole year of 2022 was just a lot of work, a lot of self-work, a lot of figuring things out. I was the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride Ambassador that year. So, men's mental health was very big. I opened up about childhood traumas. I opened up about all that stuff. And it was just kind of like my healing journey last year. And this year was mainly like tying things up. This year has been tying things up. Kyle Weir, welcome. Tying things up, kind of like putting, just figuring things out, kind of seeing where we're at. Really like establishing the boundaries in 2022. And geez, these years mesh together. Establishing boundaries 2022 and really enforcing them and living them this year. Well, I've some relationships ended, a lot of relationships ended. Basically just kind of like by myself on a lot of things, which has been good. It's been great. It's been able to allow me to focus on like I said, the boundaries, what I need, how to meet my own needs, all those things. But I had a lot of obligations. So I set up a lot of stuff in 2021, 2022, even this year, to where the obligations were, sponsored. Let's talk about work. So sponsors, launching the MTC Rider Academy, big goals, big everything, big ideas, big vision for everything with a team, with what I thought was support. And now that, it's just me, I realized it's a lot. It's a lot. So 2023 has been like, 2022 is boundaries of like my energy and how I want to feel day to day and who can affect and what can affect. This last year, it's been like, okay, let's slowly remove some of those things. And so sponsors just haven't been re-upping. So we're not with Quad Lock anymore. Just didn't try to approach to re-up it. I don't know. Just wasn't. And it's anything. It's like I'm not taking on anything new. And so like once responsibility started going away, finalize divorce, like change different relationship, establish new relationships, friendships, all these other things. Yeah, so now I'm just not re-upping things. So I'm finishing up some sponsor stuff now, And I realized during that process of trying to minimize while also grow and do this and kind of pivot, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. So I decided, you know what, I'm at the point now where I can minimize any new responsibilities. And what I can do now is just focus on the next 3 months of just like hardcore, head down, redo a lot without the expectations of showing up every week here. I mean, I'm still going to do shipping fulfillment, but it does take a lot to do a live class. I got to create a syllabus, got to find the content. At the same time, I'm trying to create PowerPoint slides for things. Also, the academy. It's just a lot. So, what I realize is that I feel pretty secure with you guys. Feel pretty happy with you guys. You guys have been very supportive. This isn't the first time you guys had to help me through a situation, resigning from the fire department and whatnot. I'm pretty well taken care of. I feel secure, feel safe. The MTC Rider Academy is doing well. YouTube's doing what it is. I'm not trying to grow. Newsletter's doing well. So it's like, you know what, let's go ahead and take 3 months, the rest of the year off. Let's do some year-end planning, because I recognized from the last the last 3 years of doing this is that the last 3 months are just stressful with taxes, dealing with the quarterly stuff, dealing with the bookkeeper, accountant, year-end planning. Like, I just realized the last 3 months are just, it's almost a wash if it's just by myself. So I'm gonna take the 3 months off to focus on that part. And there's some things I want to do though. Let's stick to the notes, Daniel. I want to create fun content. So like what we're doing here with the after action reviews, lots of fun. It really is. But I feel like I could do better. I'm not giving you guys my absolute best because I feel kind of drained elsewhere. So I'm hoping to come back and give you guys my best. So I'm creating fun content. I have some ideas for a show. I have ideas for different segments. It does require me to go out and about and do some things, which now I feel like I'll have time. So basically a lot of writing, a lot of setting up demonstrations and whatnot for the new basic smart rider. So I'm going to be focusing on that. It's a nice season out right now to ride. So that's what I'll be doing. So I'm going to create fun content. It's going to go to the MTC Rider Academy. So those of you that are members, you'll see it first. You might just be the only ones that see it. I might take it down here and there, but I'm like testing things out, trying things out. I'll put it on YouTube, delete it, whatever it is. But it'll go to the MTC Rider Academy first. So those of you that are members, you'll get that first. I'm reestablishing the newsletter. So we got 5,000 people on the newsletter. Right now, it's just basically here's a weekly tip. I want it to be more of a weekly behind the scenes. Here's some tips, but then here's what's going on with the MTC Rider Academy. And I haven't been able to focus on that because I'm focused on everywhere else. And then my Instagram stories. That's it. I'm not going to be making posts. I'm not going to be publishing things for the expectation of it doing well. I just kind of want to put stuff out. And then I want to focus on writing my book, the Smart Rider Strategy Guide. So I've been writing that since July 2022. It was the basis for the basic Smart Rider course. But I actually want to format it. I want to build it out. I want to create a story around it versus an instructional guide like I had. A lot of the influence, a lot of the creative that's coming at me is like old Brady Games video game strategy guides. I don't know. Concept art books, type stuff like that. The next thing I want to focus on is just kind of building relationships. So I want to kind of jump into Discord a little bit more often. I haven't been able to do that. We got 10,000 people, close to 10,000 people in there. We built that, I think, in 2017. So kind of want to get back into it. So it's going to be about, what, 7 years? 7, 8 years? 7 years? Yeah, 7 years. Wow. So I want to get back into that, but I also want to build local stuff. So I've been doing some meetups. I've been doing some things on a personal level. I want to hopefully maybe get something to where I go to Phoenix. We have something out here in Tucson and kind of just doing that. On a fun thing though, so any of you guys like Dr. Disrespect, you guys know I like Dr. Disrespect. You guys know I like his company, Midnight Society. they're having a I don't know, it's for their company. It's called Snapshot 7. It's where they're kind of putting out some new stuff, but it's like a meet and greet, kind of having a fun little party, 3 hours, blah, 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 all that stuff. Anyways, Las Vegas, October 20th. October 20th, I'll be there. So if you guys are in Vegas, you got tickets. I'll be up there for a couple days, but for the most part, it's going to be a solo adventure. So, but if you guys are up in Vegas, maybe we can get something situated and have a little meet and greet ourselves. But anyways, I'll be giving you an update on October 26th about some of the stuff. So this is gonna be like the last live thing I'm doing for a month. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. So that was pretty much it. That was me trying to get through the notes, trying to get through some of the stuff. It doesn't sound like I'm excited, but I'm kind of tired. We'll see the energy shift from here to October 26th. We'll see how that goes. I doubt the guy's a real doctor. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if he is. I'll ask him some medical stuff. No, so I got some good questions here, and it kind of puts back into my notes that I forgot to express. But I've ever thought about a live show special guest like other YouTubers. So I am talking to somebody right now that is she's a therapist. We're discussing possibly doing like a short one-off podcast type thing, but I want to get back into podcasting. I want to get back into, like when I said, focusing on building relationships. Well, there's plenty of people out there that aren't local that I would love to have a conversation with, and that we chat here and there, but not a real focused conversation about some stuff. So I want to relaunch After the Ride podcast, and somehow, which I'm still working on the syllabus here, is to integrate it into the live show, which is what we have here, which will be weekly. And so I'm hoping to set up some systems in the next 3 months. So I got 90 days. 2024 is gonna be a completely different year. I'm hoping to get, I don't know, guys. I really want, like, the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. I really want to like start fundraising January 1st. I got to talk to my accountant and see how we can do that. Maybe a separate like bank account or something. I don't know. We'll see. 1 second. But I want to set some systems up so I can have the podcast get going. I'm doing really well. Yeah, change your diet, improve your mental health dramatically. Yeah, been working out, doing all that stuff. Guys, I just wanted to express that. I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't know. I'm in a good spot. That's the thing. It's like, it's such a weird thing. It's like, typically I have to be like super duper excited about stuff. Like super duper, like, and just like boom, boom. No, it's like, I'm like just looking forward to it. Just looking forward to it. Like it's like a sabbatical. I'm looking forward to it. And that's what it is. And the only way here's the thing. The only reason why I'm able to do this is because of you guys. So I'm like super grateful. I'm really grateful. And there's nobody else out there that I really got to tell. There's nobody else, like, I don't know. I'm just telling you guys. It's affecting you guys. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm going to give myself the boundary of October 26th will be my next live stream. And then my goal is to be the once a month, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Can't wait to get riding again. Focusing on the strategy guide. I got some Smart Rider drill stuff, some Smart Rider game stuff. I got a whole bunch of ideas. And so like this next month specifically is about finding the priority. That'd be fun, Gizmo. That'd be fun. Anyways, that's what's going on. Hopefully that makes sense. Copyright is what? They'll be fine. We'll see. Maybe. Who knows? Let's go ahead and go to let's go to the room. I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, and I feel it. It's been 2 weeks. Go to the class. We haven't fixed the transition. That's another thing is we're gonna be fixing. We're gonna be fixing the live show. Once again, it's just me, so we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So retiring the Dan and the Fireman. That's a great question. So I was retiring the Dan and the Fireman. At the time, and I still kind of am, but at the time, that was mainly like I can't keep doing what I'm doing, so I got to retire. And so what I'm trying to figure out is, at this point, is how can I continue doing something different? That's it. How can I pivot? Tony, I don't want your ex Keisha, okay? I'm sure she's a nice woman, but she's good. No, I'm good. Getting some Dr. Disrespect. I'm having a great day. No, I'm just I think I'm on the verge. I've been through some burnouts before. And I know right before the mental burnout happens, it's after my physical starts to burn out. I have had neck pain for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks now. Sunday, 2 weeks. So what is that? 12 days. I've had neck pain. It's just now going away. And my dog started limping too. So I realized like we do a lot of physical to kind of make up for stuff. But then like my body just wants to shut down. And I know like once that happens, the mental starts to happen. So I'm just trying to get ahead of it. This is like this year probably, I would say every 8 to 12 weeks, 8 to 12, so 2 to 3 months, every 2 to 3 months, boom, back pain. And then it's like, then I'm like burnt out. Before that, it was just chronic. So like I know what it feels like not having. And so now I'm at the point now where it's just, as soon as I get back pain, it's like I'm pushing things. And so what I'm trying to do in the next 3 months is to kind of have a rehab, having a good rehab situation to where maybe I can push it out to every 6 months I get back pain. Who knows? No problem, Will. Appreciate it. Some basic mechanics in your book or content in general, a lot of checklists or whatnot that's online isn't understandable by someone who's not mechanic. Yeah, I agree with you. Reptilian. I am talking to somebody right now. I need to get back to him. That's one of the problems. I'm just so overwhelmed with some stuff that I got to do this. And so he's actually a mechanic. So hopefully we can get it like a podcast going. We can just gather some information there. All right, let's get some energy. So we have the MTC Rider Academy here. Join up. But we do have a video. Oh yeah. Today we have donuts. Yeah, we got donuts. Go ahead and grab yourself a donut. We got donuts today. It's a little bit early in the morning. I know some of you guys see an afternoon. I know some of you guys are from the UK and Australia. There's no crayons in these donuts. I know some of you guys, man. You guys just whoo-wee. Whoo-wee. Jason, how you doing? Psycho, you doing well? What about Physio? Hugo, what are you talking about? Buenos Aires. Ooh, how you doing? Crayons are for the nose. What? Guys, let's get to 100 likes. You guys know how it goes. 100 likes. We have 100 people in here. Get 100 likes. Sign in for class. We got 3 crashes and close calls today. We're gonna do 1 video a week. So I think Saturday mornings you'll get a video from me. Which is gonna come from these live streams. Okay, smoke and mirrors. Calm down. Okay, smoke and mirrors. I see some of you guys hitting like and then taking it away. That's not very cool. We did have a super chat. I missed that. Let's go ahead and go back to that. I was in the chitty chat. So, Moto Toki, thanks for reviewing your TZR 2-stroke crash last night. Ooh, I didn't know I did that. That's interesting. I didn't think enough about the cold and new tire. Oh, how you doing? Have a beer on me. Thanks so much. So that was, you're the one that did the, you're the one with the, where you did your own after action. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you're doing fine, man. That sucks. You said you just got it done. That new tire looked new. It was shiny. Like, it was like, it didn't have any, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty, let's see. Where you guys at? Thank you, 100 million views. Remember when it was a lot longer? When the beard was here? Oh, now I look like I'm holding my tits. There you go. I'll do that. Calm down. Wish GoPro was working the night of your accident. Could use me as an example on why gear is so important in trauma kit, because I had to put a tourniquet. What? You bleeding out, dude? I'm going to Tumamoc tonight. I'll be doing Tumamoc. I'll be hiking tonight. It's been 3 months and I just got full range back in your arm, but permanent numbness in your forearm. Ooh, so you got some nerve damage. I'm sorry to hear, buddy. It's good to suck your own blood. It just recycles back. I don't think that's how it works. I was in full gear and still cracked 2 ribs. Don't skimp on the gear. Oh, yo. 10 more likes, everybody. We're going to get started. We have this video. Let's go and take a look at what the intro is. Ooh, what was he listening to? What was that person listening to? Look, he's changing his Spotify. What's the song? God, it looks like an old 80s soft rock. Bro, no. He just wants to put it on shuffle. Peter Gabriel? No, is that Peter? No, let's see. So I do have the Riding Smart playlist. That's what we're listening to right now. Peter Gabriel. Let's find out. No. It's not David Bowie. Oh man, that sucks. 5 more likes. 2 more likes now, actually. Is that Richard Marx? No. One second. Looks like it. I don't see the Anyways, we're trying too hard. 100 likes. All right, guys, we're gonna get started on this. Let's go and turn down the music. Remember, let's make sure I have my pen out. We don't want to miss that. Do we have the awareness stages pop? There they are. We have, let's see what else. We got the pen. Very good. Let's ignore the new update for that. Just gave 6 more likes. You just did those? Cool. Yeah, Motostars today. Motostars has been putting out some good stuff. You know, in a month, they're going to have a lot more, so we could probably just power through a whole bunch more. Play lame music, then you don't carry it away. Okay. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, start the recording. What is up, everybody? We're going to be jumping into this motorcycles rider's worst nightmare. Checking Spotify and changing songs and then crashing is pretty embarrassing, but then putting it online is even worse. Anyway, Shawnee rides. Open lane pattern. There's a turner right there. Watch out. They have it. They're letting them in. Ooh, nice progressive braking. Good job. Good job. But you guys saw that, right? Let's go back to that real quick. So what I was saying here is open lane pattern. So my biggest concern right now, right, because we're going through the process, we're riding, right? Right now is somebody coming out. I see a bunch of red lights on the left lane. My lane is moving pretty good. Don't like it. So I'm going to be in orange stage, kind of prepped and ready for things. I just like my gut's telling me, like, I don't know if I like this. Let's go ahead and marry the brain and the gut. Let's figure things out.
An appropriate speed dash.
And then all of a sudden we're coming up to here. It's like I see the indicator of this. It looks like a Tesla. Who knows? So that right there, it's like, okay, so this is an opportunity for somebody to pull out in front of me. So we were driving, riding a motorcycle, whatever it is. Boom, they turn right in front of me. Not a good sign. Don't like it. But that also indicates that there's an intersection. And what stage should we be in when it comes to intersections? Pretty much default. Like, what should we be doing? We should be in orange stage. Okay, so we're like I just said earlier, a little bit of, guts like, what's going on? Don't like it, don't like it. We're looking for escape paths. We're looking for space cushions. And we're looking for those uncommon things in a common situation, like left turners, headlights in our lane, all that stuff. But since it's an intersection, here's the thing. There's that gap right here. There's this gap right here. Okay, so intersections, yeah, gap. So if you can't see because we have a line of sight problem, there could be somebody right there. So I always use the analogy of going through a haunted house. Now, I'm the type of person that will go through a haunted house. I'll put the kids out in front so they can, the canaries. What I'll do is I'll creep around and look around corners. I look for movement. I'm going slow and looking for movement. I'm not rushing through because, somebody's around that corner. And right here, somebody's around this corner. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's my gut saying that somebody's around this corner. So I'm going to creep up to it. I'm not speeding through. Because at the end of the day, if I'm speeding through and I have to do an evasive maneuver, which is going to be a red stage maneuver, I have to swerve, I have to brake quickly. Total stopping distance isn't going to be enough if you're going super duper fast. You're not going to have enough braking distance. Your reaction time, perception, all that stuff's going to be okay, a second each roughly, but you still have a lot of distance to stop. Same thing when it comes to swerving. You need to have some time to swerve. So if I'm going up here slowly, or slower than normal, which is fine because there's so many people what are we rushing to anyways? So I'm going to come into it nice and slow, and if somebody does pull out, I have an opportunity to swerve, which is going to be scary because of this vehicle. But since I'm going slow enough, I have the second option of hopefully progressively braking and stopping time. And that's what happens here. This person wasn't speeding. Wasn't going super duper crazy. Was able to stop. But imagine if that vehicle didn't stop where they stopped. We would hit them. What's up, Terra Panda? How you doing? That's the situation for me that I saw. Not your Ravers squid, whatever. Not your average squid. Okay, a little bit wide. Went over the paint, a little bit freaking out. Okay, we're an adventure bike. We can keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Very nice. We went a little too fast through that corner. Is that a Pan America? Is this a Pan America? No. Is it? Doesn't look like a Harley. No, it's not a Harley. Anyways. I just showed what I don't know. Anyways, here we're coming up. 80 miles per hour. You can see that. You can see that. I'm assuming that's miles per hour. It looks like it. Going through the corner, and this is what happens. It's a KLR. So this is what happens when you go a little bit too fast. You start to just go wide and wide and wide. And what people tend to do at this point is start to squeeze, like, oh, crap, I need to slow down because I know going too fast is what's causing me to go wide. So you start seeing the choppiness. You start seeing this in the corner when it comes to the bike. The suspension, everything's kind of jostling. So what do we do here? What do we do here? Well, you do exactly what he's doing. You're trying to do your best. Before the incident, let's not go 79. We know we have a corner coming up. Maybe we're talking on our GoPro, whatever it is. It shows that we are recording something. But we're not paying attention to this. So slow it down before the turn. So if we can't slow down before the turn, what can we do here? Trail braking. You're going to have to start doing some more advanced stuff, because once you're in the incident, you got to do some more advanced stuff. Prevention is so much easier than it is when you're trying to navigate afterwards. But imagine if there's a car. So just start looking at the risks, okay? We're trying to learn about what happened here so that we don't do it ourselves. Look at the risk. Another car could have been coming. Head-on collision. Okay, another risk right here. Low-sided, and then we could have, at 50 miles per hour, start tumbling and hit a tree. Thankfully, we were able to get back up on here. We didn't panic. We just knew that we had to make the turn. We knew we had to get back on stable ground. Handled it. We get back into our lane. And then maybe next time, we could just go 50 around that corner versus 80. Okay, let's learn from that. Okay, let's not. Let's go back to 60. All right, here we go. Oh. Nice job with the braking. Nice job with the braking. Okay, at this point, just go ahead and Flintstone it back so they can go. Oh, stalled. Oh, rear-ended. Wasn't paying attention. Got a little rear-ended. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully not too bad. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
It's really worth learning from the mistakes of other riders and here.
Parking lot practice right here. Okay.
Focus on his phone.
Got his quad lock. Well, one sec. I want to find out who. We were trying to do this before the stream. Somebody tell me what this song is because this guy just wants to listen to it or something. And then he's gonna crash.
Oh my God.
Amazing how things can just happen. Hopefully he's okay. I don't want to. Hopefully he's not like has a broken wrist. All right, let's take a look at this. So we're hanging out with our buddies and we're leaving. You know, we got to get that music going for our 15-minute ride because we can't sit in our thoughts for too long because then we start getting sad and angry and start feeling our emotions and realizing there's people in our lives that we should probably cut out. But we're just going to listen to music.
Learning from the mistakes
If you're going to listen to music, set it up now.
of other
He
riders.
doesn't have his phone on right now. He probably put his phone on, which quad locks are pretty easy to do, but he put his phone on and then he starts messing with it. Just sit, do it, boom, boom, move.
And here we have an example of the biker who was far too focused on his phone while riding.
Yep, curbs will show up. What stage was he in? What stage was he in? He had to be Gillette by Dr.
Oh my
Disrespect.
God.
It's a good song. He was in white stage, Mototoki. Exactly. White staged, everybody zoned out. Never stop grinding, please wear some gear. Oh, no. That guy's in the ground.
No.
All right. So this is the moment we can start rescuing somebody. So remain calm yourself.
Oh.
Ensure your own safety. Perfect. He's off to the side. Let's see if there's any major bleeds.
You can wait.
Let's see if there's any major bleeds here. No, he's walking. He's good. He's got blood pressures. Brain's working. Musculoskeletal system seems to be intact. Lungs are working.
Rock. I think that's what I hit.
Rock, where? This foot?
No.
He's already calling out his buddy. He's like, I don't see no rock, dude. I think you just crashed because you suck at riding. I didn't say that. He said that. They're friends.
What the? I can see where you came in and just slid, bro.
I didn't want.
So typically on a corner like this, let's go back to this right here.
I can see.
On a corner like that, what's one of the main causes of a crash? What's one of the main causes of these kinds of crashes?
Where you came in and just.
Write in the comments.
Bro.
I didn't want to go off.
He was in Bob Ross stage titanium white. Too fast, Aliana. Yep. Too fast usually. Scuba with the 360 camera. Very nice. Very nice. Oh no. Can't see too much right here, but I'm assuming gravel in the middle of the turn. Let's talk about mechanism of injury real quick before we learn a little bit more about what happened to him. Let's look at mechanism of injury. Let's leave that up on the board. So right here, mechanism of injury. So right before the crash. You guys got it? Cool. What kind of injuries do you think we might have? A little pop quiz for you guys. 'Cause remember, Smart Rider, right? We're rescuing injured motorcyclists, medical training. So we're learning about medical training right now. Shoulder injury. Yep. Aliana, collarbones are easy to break. Clavicles are easy. The whole AC joint in the shoulder, very easy to start snapping some ligaments, the labrum and everything. Elbows are pretty solid since they only move kind of like in one direction. Shoulders moving all over the place. Humerus break, possibly. It's a pretty strong bone, just like the femur, but if you break a humerus or a femur, ooh, that's a pretty big impact. Radius and ulna, pretty easy. Wrist, pretty easy. But look at the face. Imagine not having a full face helmet, right? Ankle, yeah, underneath the bike, knee. So we're talking about what side, basically. What side of the body do we have mainly injuries on this incident? Write in the comments. So when we're coming up to here, the main thing here is yeah, it could have broken bones and all that stuff, facial trauma, neck trauma. Our biggest concern when it comes to helping somebody that's in a crash, because all we can really do is stop major bleeds. So right side, very good. Tyrone, Aliana, very nice. Aliana, it's nice to bunch of chatters in here. It's great. So the first thing that we could do is remain calm. Okay, these are the only things we really can do on a crash, unless we have major skills and experience, and then some gear ourselves. But typically, all we have is a rescue pack or just a simple trauma kit. Not as coccyx, yeah, not as coccyx, not this time. Remain calm, so you can call 911. If it's by yourself, if you have a cardo, talk to them. Ensure your own safety, stop major bleeds, and quickly assess the severity. So the big thing about this assessing the severity is if they do have head injury, spinal cord injury, shock symptoms, this is the treatment right here. You don't want them to get back on the bike. If they start like stumbling around, like looking like they're drunk, they probably have a brain injury. Don't let them back on the bike. Just take the keys from the bike and kind of put them in your pocket and be like, well, I don't know, where'd they go? And just like, oh, hey, here they are. After they're in the hospital. Easily could be broken collarbone. It's probably one of the most common ones. Soft tissue injuries, bruising of bones. That's very real. A bone bleed? Oof. It's like breaking your bone, but almost worse, actually. All right, here we go. Jean-Claude O'Dam. That's the name. There's a Prius over oh! Got a little bit of a bag.
Perfectly demonstrates how dangerous unsecured load can be for bikers, but this biker didn't panic and managed to get the situation under control.
Good job, because once you start pulling it, it's starting to pull like... Let's go back just a little bit. So if you start pulling on it, it's going to pull the handlebars too. That's pretty freaky. It's happened to me, I think 3 times. Same situation. Just start
bikers, but this biker
gently,
and managed to
a little bit at a time.
Under control.
A little bit at a time. The worst thing that could happen is that it melts on your exhaust, on your engine, and then you got to clean it. But if you start panicking, ripping things, and it starts to direct you, do exactly what he's doing right here. Pull over, slow down, and then take it off. Good job. Yeah, see, there's yeah. Watch that. It's hot. It's hot. Rotors are hot. Very careful with that. That sucks. Whoa, a little bit of a merge issue here. Move over. Okay. What do you guys think we could have done any different? Turco 949. Hey, look at that. We're going to be in their blind spot. Good position for safety, though. You can see really far ahead. At this point, roll up the throttle, apply some brakes for good progressive braking. Handled it. All right, we're gonna do a low side. Oh, whoa. Uncommon thing. This is why we're going through corners. We're gonna be in an orange stage situation. We're gonna be making sure we have escape paths. We have our hands over the brakes. If you're trail braking, you're already doing it. But making sure that we are in a good position for safety, looking for these hazards. If we're speeding through, it's going to be much more difficult to avoid things. So we're coming through here. We're just kind of doing like a decent speed. We see this side of the vehicle. You see how he stood up a little bit? It's like now I got to make a decision. I have to find an escape path. I'm going to get myself out of here. And exactly what they did. And then right here, it's like, okay, if I swerve right, I got to swerve left because the corner's still going. Great job. And his buddy did it too.
This rider experienced a moment of horror when his wife didn't manage to corner. Fortunately, the end result was just as valuable as...
Oh, these guys are having a lot of fun, going pretty fast. And his buddy crashed. Nice little rabbit ears. Back pain. Hopefully he's not going to get too hurt. I love the music, Motostars. Motostars are doing great. So once again, rescue our buddy. He's not getting up. Some people just want to kind of like figure out what's going on, how it's happening. Watch out for the rotors, though. Okay, it's motorcycle pants, gloves, jacket, boots, full gear. Hey, stuff happens. Stuff happens, but full gear helped. Compared to our buddy over here with his Nikes. Good for her. Him. Ryder. I don't know. Fully geared. Club style Georgia. Okay. One sec. Before we saw that, let's take a look the moment it's about to happen. So this right here, to be quite honest, looks a lot... Why did I make myself bigger? That's what she said. This right here looks like peripheral vision. Doesn't it look like that? Like it's kind of blurry. I had an idea for a video, and this is one of the things that kind of prompted for my break from live streaming for a while is really kind of showing the effects of like really showcasing the effects of things. Like, what does it look like when you're zoned out? Like, if you're just staring right here, look at my finger. Just stare at my finger. Everything's blurry, right? That's what it looks like when you're zoned out, and all you can figure out is patterns. Same thing with your peripheral vision. If all you can see is my finger, the peripheral vision is blurry. Imagine riding or driving zoned out. This is what it looks like, if you can even remember what it looks like. It's pretty scary. Everything's blurry. Okay, maybe you should get your eyes checked. Just kidding. We're coming up to here. What's the pattern? What's the thing that's popping out? It's an open lane pattern. We're in the middle of a nice lane where it's nice and fluid, and there's not a lot of people in front of us. We have this vehicle to our right wants to get into that lane because the white vehicle is slower, right? Yeah, pretty simple. I don't know, it's just when things get blurry, like if you're out riding and things are just kind of like meshing together and all you can see are like colors and patterns, you're probably zoning out. Now they're on his booty. Okay. All right, I don't know if this music's copyrighted, but I don't really care about road rage too much. And it seems like that's a lot. Ooh, this next one, let's take a look. Okay. Oh, a little bit of slow speed stuff, buddy. Got to practice the slow speeds. Is this a group ride? What are we doing here? Are we just blocking traffic to block... Did we just block traffic for 5 different people? Like, Did we just... Like, I don't understand. It's like, you know, I got a small group of like 3 guys, and I'm just gonna start blocking traffic because it's like it's a big group ride. I don't know. I'm just assuming here, but interesting. Practice your slow speed maneuvers, everybody.
So I was riding. I was getting ready to go in the right lane. I looked, and then
there's that vehicle. You're gonna do this, and you're gonna swerve back.
He was shifting all the way.
Everything seems to be fine.
Lane, all the way to the left. And
it happens. There's an intersection up ahead.
Seconds.
Probably wants to get in the left lane and turn left, but you recognized it.
Wrong to flip him off. He was shifting into my lane.
No, you can flip him off. That's fine. I don't care. Just make sure you stay open lane pattern right here. Somebody's gonna switch over in your lane. There it is, guys. That's a perfect opportunity to understand and it's a merging area too. You notice that? So be very careful with that. So open lane pattern. Our lane is open. Their lanes are not, so they're going to want to come over because it's nice and fluid, and they just want to get into our spot because we love it. We love this. What do you think they're going to think? They want it too. They want it too. I feel like I need caffeine. Open lane pattern just switched over. Because remember, we're trying to plan our ride. We're trying to position for safety. We're locating these hazardous situations. We're assessing if this is going to be a relevant threat. They switched into our lanes. Yeah, it's a relevant threat. We got to navigate out of that. So nice little swerve. Accident waiting to happen. A little flathead. Good job, buddy. Stasio 13. We're on a track. I don't understand this camera angle though. Oh, a little bit of a low side. Perfectly fine. Wearing gear. We're having fun. We're doing it in a closed environment. We don't have to worry about oncoming traffic, sides of the vehicles, intersections. We just have to worry about our strength because we can't even lift up a bike. That's it. That's it. right, here we go. Julian Volpe. Watch out for any, oh, we got some uncommon thing. That's very uncommon. That's a rollover accident. We have first responders on scene. Not very many, though. So if you do have any medical experience, do exactly what this person's doing. Go ahead and stop and help out, because that's a very high mechanism. That's a very high mechanism. Any rollover is considered like a potentially fatal mechanism. A fall over 7 feet is a potential fatal mechanism. So somebody surviving a fatal mechanism type of accident, you take it seriously, because you just don't know until you know. And so this patient on the ground right here, the only way you're going to really know, and there's only anything you can really do, is if there's like external bleeding. That's what we're talking about when it comes to rescuing people. But on the backside, you know, head injury and spinal cord injury and shock symptoms, just keeping them warm really does help, especially if they're super cold. You want to get the blood flowing, obviously not blood flowing out of them. You want to stop that. But yeah, this is a pretty high mechanism. Easily somebody can get ejected. Probably an overcorrection. Went off under the berm, tried to swerve back, flipped the vehicle. Oof. Let's go to a little story time. It's a fatal accident, so a little trigger warning going on for you. We were on a call. I was on the ambulance, Station 3, Yuma, Arizona. This is Pacific and 24th Street. And there was an MVA. It was very simple MVA. Cops were there. We were on our way there. And they were doing something, but then this teenager just ran through the intersection like fast, like 70 miles per hour. On the other end of that intersection, there's like this part of the road that does this like really quickly. So it's really fun to kind of like go through it, but it can be dangerous. Good vision and everything, but these kids went. Long story short, they rolled over on that little spot. They overcorrected, hit a curb or whatever it was. They rolled over. I don't know if it was the passenger or the driver. Didn't have a seatbelt. When it was flipping, his waist up went out the window. Okay, so it's flipping. Waist up went out the window. I didn't see the rest, but I remember seeing that vehicle in impound for investigations. It was a white car, and the door was just blood. The cops said that when he flipped, and when they found him, he was halfway out, and his head was just basically when the car finally hit the ground and kept going. So it was like boom, boom, boom. When it hit the ground, like on the second flip, his body was outside, smashed, and then it just kept flipping. So that was his bit. That was his head. That was his brains and stuff. So I don't know where I was getting at with that, but it's just a fun little story, you know, just to hear about, you know, next time you're out riding, maybe when your kids want to go out and your teenage son was like, I want to go out driving with my buddies. Maybe think of that. Not to scare you. Well, yeah, I don't know. Stuff happens. It sucks. I don't know why I shared that. Anyways, sync 1, open lane pattern. Here we go. You're going to merge into me? There it is. There it is. Yeah, you weren't paying attention. You guys start recognizing it. You guys start to recognize it a little bit. I ride motorcycles. Are we going to practice wheelies? This is a good spot. You're breathing really hard, buddy. You running? Oh, feet up, feet up, feet up. Look where you want to go. So it's the head and eye. Yeah, it's the head movement I'm seeing here. Keep the feet up. There you go. It's a stunt. It's a stunt. We're stunting here. This is a great, so let's go ahead and talk about this, because this can happen to brand new riders. I love seeing these new rider mistakes. You don't see this very often.
Are you okay?
Immediately saying, I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
It's probably not her bike.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Baby, it's okay.
Good for him.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Just relax, relax, relax.
That sucks when you're trying something.
Okay.
Good.
Are you okay? Do you hurt?
You're trying something new. It's kind of embarrassing, especially when you don't want to damage somebody's bike. And
Move, dude. Can you stand up? Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
good for you, dude.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
she's got big emotions right now. That's fine.
As long as you're okay, it's fine. Baby, it's okay.
Let her feel. Let her do her feels. You check her out, see if she's fine. A little bit of.
Left leg okay? Okay. I'm glad the bike didn't fall on top of you.
Good for you, dude.
I know.
Yeah, you did. You hit your head? Okay. See, now we're starting to get information.
That's what.
Is there more? Okay. She's having big emotions. That's all. It's okay. It's okay. Let's talk about this, though. All right, so she's practicing. So right now we're doing slow straight line, doing very well, which, by the way, we teach this in the basic Smart Rider course. Okay, so what she's going to try to do is a U-turn. And she's not doing a U-turn very well. But she knows how to do slow straight line. We know how to do, she's trying her best with friction zone, throttle control, head and eye movement, handlebar movement. She's trying everything. And it's just still new. So we talk about, you go from the cognitive all the way to the associative. So you're able to, you barely learning, you figuring it out. You have to practice, and then it becomes automatic. We're not there yet. It looks like we're still in the very early practice stages. So she's setting up for a U-turn here. Here the RPM's going pretty high. So what's happening is she's pulling in a lot of clutch and then maybe giving it a little bit too much throttle to compensate. Because, you don't get a lot of power. The more clutch you pull in, the less power you get. So when she's pulling in a lot, she's like, I got to give it more power. Because it's like, I'm not going anywhere. So it's like there's a delicate balance here. And this is where we're learning. He's doing a great job taking her out here. This is perfect. You're doing fine. She's got gear. Now that you saw the ankle injury, maybe let's get her some ankle high boots, So she's doing that right there when it's like, you're not going to make it. Keep your feet up on the handlebars. Keep your feet up on the pegs. Keeping your feet up on the pegs is going to help out your balance. Right now, the balance is being shifted towards the inside because you have more weight basically coming down. And if you're turning left and you have more weight shifting down on the inside, guess what's going to happen? You're going to fall on the inside. So counterweighting on these U-turns is being able to shift it to the outside. You start to see how this is starting to mess up a little bit.
I'm tired. Oh.
So right there at that point, it's like you're not going to make the turn as a brand new rider because what I'm recognizing is that the head is not looking basically where the camera is. Your goal, right now I have neck pain, so the goal when it comes to these U-turns is quite literally, so if I'm doing this, that's kind of like what we're seeing here. Is like I'm looking forward, but I want to turn towards you, the camera. If I want to turn towards you, the camera, or the TV, phone, wherever you're watching, how you guys doing? I want to put my neck, my chin on my shoulder and look towards you guys. And so when I'm turning towards you guys. If I'm looking straight, I'm going to keep going straight and I'm going to try to do this versus turning. And that's what we should be doing here. So she's not doing that. Cardo just came out with their headset for the Pack Talk Edge. This is a great opportunity. So if she had a Cardo, you had the headset, you can tell her to do certain things. This is a good spot. Or if you had a helmet, she had a helmet. Cardo, same thing. You can communicate with each other. So right here, not head and eye turn, not going to make it. So then we start to try to compensate. And we see this in riding scenarios out in the road where you start to fail because it's too much speed. So you try to compensate with more braking. Well, when it comes to a U-turn like this, we're not making the turn. We're halfway through the road, basically, and we still haven't made the turn, so we need to compensate by giving it and doing something different. And right now, the only thing we can really do in a beginner's mind is just, all I know how to do this. So you're going to hear the throttle. You're going to hear the clutch and everything kind of get shifted around. The RPM start going crazy. The one thing that would solve the problem is the head and eye turn and committing, keeping our feet up. She's looking down. So right here, it's like, oh no. So she probably pulled in the clutch all the way. And then you're going to see the suspension dump down like this. That means she applied a lot of brakes. So now we have a lot of brake, full clutch, and probably a little bit of throttle. And it's not a good situation because now what do? You're going to have to roll off that throttle and slowly let out the clutch. because if you have brakes and throttle and full clutch pulled in and you let go of the clutch, guess what's going to happen? That. So we have the suspension dive down. You saw that. That was all front brake, but she still had throttle and she still had full clutch in. She let go of the clutch. It revved up. Now that rear tire spinning with that front tire locked in because you had the front brake, and then you had that wheel spin on the back. Beginner. It happens. It happens. It totally happens. It happens, especially when you're learning a manual transmission. For those of you that have learned manual transmissions before motorcycles, all you'd be doing is spinning those rear tires. And how I trained myself was I went on a dirt road and I just spun out and spun out and spun out until the point where it's like I need to make it to where I don't spin out. And so then when I go on a street, I'm not like doing that. So right here, it's pretty tough. She's doing a good job. So at this point, my only worry is left ankle, but then she said she hit her head, so I'm assuming she hit the back of her head right here. Boom, right there. Back of the head, easily can get a concussion from that. Easily getting, if she didn't have a helmet, she could have a skull fracture. So the fact that she had a helmet is very good. So at this point, as a mentor, okay, because we talk about that, right? We talk about being a mentor. So let's go ahead and bring that up. So empathy. We need to have some empathy here. We need to be able to understand that, people are trying to learn. You have to come from their perspectives. And this is Unit 6, by the way, of the MTC Basic Smart Rider course. You have to understand that they're trying to learn. Okay, you need to build trust. You need to build a rapport with them. If you're boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, you already kind of built some of that stuff. Approach from them, their perspective, what they're trying to do, what they're learning. If they have big emotions, a little bit anxiety-inducing, then what we need to do in this situation is just, okay, the problem that we need to solve is not how to do a U-turn and what they did wrong. Let's go ahead and bring these emotions down so we can think with our logical brain. And so he did a great job.
Are you okay? It's okay. Are you okay? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
That's tough. You did a great job. So I ride motorcycles. Great job. And we're already 30 minutes into this one. So if you want to subscribe, click that click the subscribe button. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Guys, it's been 30 minutes. Yeah, we need to stop. All right, stop recording. There it is. Yeah, she's upset. She's upset. She's doing a great job. Let's watch it. Let's watch it all the way through.
Baby, it's okay. Stop crying. No, it's okay.
She did fine.
It's okay. Just relax. I just want to make sure you're okay.
There's like a meme.
Okay? Do you hurt at all?
Where it's like how to calm your girlfriend down by telling her she's acting like your ex. That's not smart, guys. Don't do that.
Can you stand up?
Hey, calm down. You're acting like my ex.
I'll do it. It's okay. It's okay.
High emotions.
It's fine.
High emotions.
It's okay. It's fine. Baby, it's okay.
That's all.
It's okay. Is your left leg okay? Okay.
It's probably the only bike they have.
The bike didn't fall on top of you. I know.
That's why I'm teaching with e-bikes to start.
That's what we got a helmet for.
Rexy. So
Okay.
is she emotional because she's in pain, or is she sad that she dropped the bike? Probably a little bit of both.
Thanks for watching till the
Oh, you're welcome. Probably a little bit of both.
See you soon in the
My biggest guess is the physical body of a little pain triggered an emotional response, and then realizing, oh, I dropped my boyfriend's bike. He's gonna be pissed off at me. Catastrophizing. Got pretty emotional. Anxiety took over. A little bit of a panic. Now we're not thinking logically. We're just kind of sitting through it, and that's typical with some people. It happens with some people. It happens with some people in certain situations, and I think at that point when it just kept going, it was emotional because it dropped the bike. And if that's the case, that's why I think he did a good job, because emotional to drop the bike. If the bike's fine, since he knows more about his bike, I'm sure that's his bike. Since he knows more about the bike, he knows what he's capable of. He can fix it if he needs to. This really isn't a big deal at the end of the day. If her only concern is that it's the bike, and he's like, it's not a big deal, he can be the secure one in that interaction. He can be the one that kind of solves the problem, but then at the same time gives her space to let her emotions just go. Because then after that, right? Think about it this way, guys. Because then after that, once again, I said I'm working on developing relationships and whatnot and putting things into practice. But let's say drop the bike, emotional, no life altering, no big injuries, nothing crazy. Bike's fine. Lets her have her emotions. You understand what's going on. It's not a big deal. It didn't happen to him, right? Because we're talking about remaining calm, right? So we're rescuing people, remain calm. That's part of it. After the incident that night, everything's fine. They just developed a stronger relationship, right? And so then the next time something happens where she's embarrassed, like maybe I don't know, maybe she dropped his bike again. Maybe she cooked a bad, like whatever it is. In her mind, she did something bad. She knows that I'm hoping he would continue, but be someone secure for her. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I like it. Unless she doesn't want to ride. Yeah. So I mean, like, some people want to ride, some people don't. Who knows? It's not her thing. Doesn't have to be. Does she really need a new helmet? For that, maybe I checked the inside of the helmet on the foam, the polystyrene foam. See if there's any crackage, see if there's any cracks, and stuff like that. But for the most part, probably not. I don't know. I'd have to check. The day ended in some warm cooperative stress. That's how you solidify. That's how you solidify things, right? Yeah, it was too much bike for the beginner, but at the end of the day, it's like that's a good question. Or a good statement. It's a good statement. So that's one thing that I've been running into when it comes to the limitations of the current training organizations out there, is that you have to sign up for the course, you have to pay a lot of money, and yes, you get to possibly use a 125, 150cc, 250cc bike, maybe 300, to start riding. And so there's a lot of less risk when it comes to kind of what you're doing. You don't have to ride your buddy's like 600 or 1000cc bike to learn how to ride, and they provide the gear and whatnot and everything. But that's the thing. It's like, cool. In an ideal world, you have access to that. And I've been watching for years, reading for years, the emails coming in saying that it's like a 150-mile drive just to get to the MSF. The MSF doesn't have any openings, and I want to start riding. And if you're taking a 2-day class that's 150 miles away, that means you got to get a hotel. It means you got to go home and then come back. And not a lot of people have that. So it's like, my buddy has a bike, I'll just learn there. It's more convenient. And what I see is with a lot of people that are teaching and mentoring others, they have no idea themselves. So part of what I want to do in the next 3 months is really come up with that strategy guide that I was talking about, and have it as a resource where the mentor and the mentee, so him and her in that situation, can sit there, either read it together, or they can both go back to that as a resource and be like, this is what we can do and how we can do it. That's what I want to do. But that's all they have is like a 1000cc bike, a 600cc bike. So that's part of what I want to include into the strategy guide. It's like, how do we manage that? Because if that's all you got, you have to understand it's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful for that new person. So how do we manage that? And it's not like, well, how do you manage that? Like, throttle control, friction zone. It's like, yeah, sure. But you have to understand that they're probably going to drop your bike, dude. How are you going to feel when they drop your bike? How are you going to feel when they dump it? Are you good with that? And that's where I want to get. It's like, if you're not, then maybe focus on getting an MSF Smart gear coming soon, but the Smart helmet is fan. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? With great power comes great. Okay, guys, we're gonna jump into this next one. You guys are just having a sidebar conversation in the chat. Let's go ahead and jump into this next one. We have biker bursts into tears after falling. Episode 510 from Moto Stars. Okay, well, watch out for wrist injuries right there. All right, Jujil.
Reprehensible behavior of the director who tested the attention of these bikers in a rather dangerous way.
Okay, those are not motorcycle pants. They're like jeggings. Whoa, a little bit of a cutoff. What are you doing? I don't, when people do stuff like that, it's like, why didn't you just do that behind me? So like slow down and get behind me and then turn. Why do you get in front of me to do that? It just makes no sense. People don't know how to utilize their brakes very well. I don't know. Stupid. Here we go. Cider. He's got a little, Hey, is that the same car? Ooh, how did they not see him? He looks like he's part of the construction zone. Is that the same car though? No, I'm serious. I want to check. No. Gosh, it looks so much like the same thing. So right here, what do you think happened? Why did we dump? Why did we dump the bike? We didn't hit anybody. Just look at this picture right here. We have water droplets on the camera. Right? Slippery and wet. That's what she said. A little bit of a panic brake. Yeah, panic braking. So we didn't do progressive braking. We didn't do compressive braking. Yeah. Yeah. Smart is a chase on two wheels meme group. Interesting. What does that mean? Yeah, so panic braking, wet on the road, got cut off. Yeah, so what can we do before that? We're up to here. What's this pattern? Yeah, I started from the end in mind there, huh? What's this pattern here, everybody? Okay, so we already know that if we were panic braking, because we got into a panic, we know that the factor of water on the road, right? It's an open lane pattern. So when we see an open lane pattern, what should we be doing? We should be in orange stage. We should be positioning ourselves a little bit better for safety. Okay, we located this hazardous situations, and we have to assess if anybody's going to be popping out, because if they do, might be an active threat. Might be an active threat. So before we even get to that position of having a panic brake, we could be slowing it down a little bit, maybe rolling up the throttle, getting some weight on the front tire, getting ready. We already understand that it's wet out, so we know that our braking and total stopping distance needs to be expanded, so that we're not applying too much brake, too much power at the beginning because of the wet road. So we want to get that progressive braking going in. We want to make sure that we're doing that correctly. We also want to give ourselves some space and time for any types of swerves to left, right. Left here would be a little bit difficult. Right might be able to work. Who knows? But at the end of the day, what are we doing? It's an open lane. It's a wet road. Slow it down. Exactly, Russell. I was about to say that, but you copied the teleprompter. You can go ahead and have a donut. You got a Cardo Pack Talk Neo, Tim. Very nice. Very nice. A Smart group? Anyways, RC Nico. All right, going through the mountains. Got a terrible road. Did we hit some gravel? What happened there? Is anybody behind us? Okay, watch your back.
No! No! No!
Okay, let it out. Let it out. You okay? All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, buddy. What happened? Going pretty fast in a weird area. Yeah, it looks like we just lost traction. Yeah, his first crash for sure. Yeah, I was in the same position. I was like, no. Yeah, he lost traction. Everything's fine, buddy. You're doing good. You're doing good. Dark side. Here we go. Hey, guys, it's a stop sign. Whoa. You got rear-ended. Okay. A little Grom. Let's take a look at what happened here. So we're all coming up to a stop sign. It's kind of a mob ride. No real structure to this. Impacted from behind. Dude, this is like road rash. He just kicked him off. What are you doing? Nah, I'm just kidding. He probably didn't kick him off. I don't know. He looks like he just, pull out a chain, pull out a bat. Why is he doing that? Use the chain. Yeah. That's empty. Yeah, he just got rear-ended. That sucks. All right, William Andrade. Here we go.
Situation which it's really hard to understand the driver's behavior.
Oh, that car's coming up.
Really mean to achieve.
That means they're slowing down. We're passing.
Despite being
Okay.
very upset, the bikers decided.
Same thing here. There's a curve coming up. We're set up for the curve. Ooh, that guy did that on purpose. That guy did that on purpose. Let the idiot in front. Let him be in front. Let him have his day. This is his best part of the day. He's about to go home, get yelled at by his wife. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, not a big deal. Cobus Moto. Here we go. Sorry, my patience is over. Okay. We're in their blind spot. We're boxed in. This is not a good position for safety. Make sure we're in a better position. They got pushed over. Yeah. Yeah. Let them in. Law of gross tonnage. Law of gross tonnage. Onto adventures. Uncommon thing. Headlights in front of us. Let's position off to the side a little bit so we don't have to deal with that part. Kawasaki Bros. Ooh. Whoa, what? I think I've seen this one before. Okay. So we're doing wheelies, looking at the Mini Cooper. That person must have done a U-turn terribly. So we land the bike, and we don't have a lot of anything to do anything in. And so this is a big problem because we have no escape. No escape. But we got into this position because we're doing wheelies through an intersection. We weren't looking forward. So it's it was a wrong time for a wheelie. It really wasn't. The gas was $2.99. Really? Oh my gosh, this must have been years ago, before Biden. So landed the wheelie. Should have been orange stage, prepped and ready. Going through an intersection. It was just a very bad timing. Very bad timing. Very bad timing.
I've been hit by better. It's okay.
A perfect
right.
example showing that bikers can never feel safe on the road. The driver
Okay.
for no reason
Backing up.
completely missed the rider coming at him.
Got his backup lights. No. Whoa! So when we talk about remaining calm and sure on safety when it comes to rescue, right? Let's take a quick look at this right here. So yeah, we're kind of stuck in the intersection, right? We're stuck in the intersection because we're trying to get behind the vehicle. Okay, now a little bit of a jump cut. Why are we still in the intersection? Why are we still in the intersection? Like there's a gap right here. So when I'm talking about remaining calm, ensure your own safety. So ensure your own safety, we're not ensuring our own safety. I think we're kind of zoned out here. Yeah, I was gonna say, Will, I think he's zoned out. Either zoned out or he's treating himself like he's a car. When at the strength of being on a motorcycle is the fact that you can kind of sit right there. You know? It wasn't a smart move. It wasn't a smart move to sit there. Not smart at all. Should the van have hit him? No. Look at these people having to take wide turns. Don't sit in the intersection, yeah.
Hey, yo.
Try to start a fight. Oh, and somebody's walking around like this. When people are doing this,
What? What?
just kind of leave.
He wasn't even a part of this. Yo, what the?
Yeah, at this point, like,
Yo, what?
back up your buddies. If you're in a big group like this, back up your buddies.
Yo.
Trying to intimidate.
Yo.
Take your helmet off, too. I know it's like, oh, I'll protect you when I get hit in the head. No, they can grab your chin bar and control you.
Yo.
Don't you just love seeing escalations? Nah, I don't really care.
Like that.
All right, here we go. Got our GPS, this side of the vehicle right there. We're going to switch out. Good job with the position. You saw that? Very simple. Very simple. So we're talking about position for safety right here. Okay? So we're in the left, center, and right. Okay, right now we're in the center. Pretty good spot. You got space cushions left and right. We see this person coming out. Not a big deal right now. Let's put that back up. So right now we're in good position for safety. We're locating hazardous situations. Okay, we've got that. We've got an intersection coming up. We have to assess if there's anybody that's a relevant threat. So for relevant threats, let's take a look. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's leave that up there. Maybe that works. So relevant threat. Oh, there it is. There's the relevant threat. Don't like it. They're going to go into the first available lane. I'm in the first available lane. I can switch into my right lane after I check my mirrors. But maybe all I need to do is switch from center to right for now. Because who knows? They might go into this lane. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and pre-adjust. And then we're going to move over to the right lane if we need to. So all he's doing is switching from center to right in the same lane. See that? That was really good. That's all it takes. Moved on. That's all I want you guys to be able to do. Okay, be happy about that. You don't need to flip anybody off. You don't need to swerve in the left side. You don't need to like punch their mirror. Just boop. That's it. All right, Jason, here we go. Side of the vehicle. Brake, 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 brake. Swerve to the right if you needed to. Move on, move on, move on. Good job. That's what I call good practice for progressive braking. If you realize like you had a little bit of a panic, you see the little smash right here? A little bit of a smash right there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's going to help you out. You rewatch your video, be like, you know what? I could have maybe did a little bit better, but I'm pretty happy that I didn't crash. So that's a win. Have your emotion, do it. But afterwards, don't blame them for everything. What could you do better? Too fast, too soon, side of the vehicle. Rolled off the throttle, you hear the RPMs. Let's go ahead and stop talking, Daniel. Here, listen to the RPMs. You hear it kind of go down a little bit? So what he's doing is rolling off the throttle, engine braking, weight's transferring the front tire. If he needs to, he can apply some front brake, but he used his left finger for the horn. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Happens all the time.
It was
Whoa, what is going on?
Much speed for such heavy traffic.
It's like Mario Kart. Whoa!
It was definitely an overconfident riding at too much speed for such heavy traffic.
Oh, jeez. What the f... All right, so intersection. Listen to some music, lane splitting or lane filtering a little bit because we're at the intersection. Vehicles are stopped. Don't get rear-ended.
You're blocking the. You're blocking the.
All right, we got an off-duty cop here, everybody. Got an off-duty cop.
Crosswalk. Why? I wasn't going to cut you in line. It's not grade school lunchtime, but you're now.
Look at the look she's got. That's the look. That's the look.
Line, but you're in the crosswalk. Creating. Yeah. I saw you zooming in, trying to make sure I didn't cut in front of you, but. Yeah. If you're having a bad day, I'll leave you alone. Have a good one.
Aww. Now I feel bad. So you never know. You never know. So if you're gonna be an off-duty cop to somebody, you might just, you know, you're making their day worse. Just stop. Yeah. How do you feel now, buddy? All right, here we go. Too fast, too soon. Going through an intersection. Roundabouts are intersections. This person's not gonna slow down and stop. You're supposed to yield, buddy. Didn't see ya. Inattentional blindness. Scooter Chronicles. You guys are getting lunch. Whoa. Almost, buddy. Almost. That would have been bad. Florida. All right. Oh, you hear the ABS kick in? Look at that. Oof. Trying to slow down pretty quick. Trying to slow down for the bus, for the tram. Got lucky. Colin Mack. Man. It's like my eyes are blurry looking at this. This is like what astigmatism looks like. You guys ever seen those over there, those lights? Astigmatism. I learned this pretty. Like normal astigmatism. Normal astigmatism. Like this is what I see. And what I learned, like, my ex had astigmatism, and that's what she said it looks like. I was like, oh, that really messes you up. Like when you're trying to like see, you know, use your vision. Look at that. It's like I got eye goobers.
Wow, look at that guy. He stopped way past the line. You might want to back.
Okay. There we go. We're passing people side of the vehicle. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. Switched over. Good job with the swerve. Scott Wheels, idiot cuts. Oh, missed that. Idiot cuts the bus. There it is. Good job positioning off to the side. Moved over. Pretty good. I can't. What's the name? I don't know. We're on an airplane. There's the side of the vehicle. They're supposed to be yielding. Good job with the braking. Handled it. Handled it. How you doing, Amy? On the phone. Yeah, well, people are on the phones all the time. There we go, cider. Same person from earlier. I remember the little worm thing. Okay, I don't like this spot. I do not like this spot. I'm gonna roll up the throttle and get behind everybody and stay staggered. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to be boxed in. Because you notice how you can't see anything around the vehicle until now? Because we had a line of sight issue. So right here, we have a line of sight issue. Can't see around the vehicle. So if they slam the brakes, you're kind of stuck with this total stopping distance. You could swerve to the right. You could swerve maybe in between. But this is the amount of space and time you have to make that decision. Don't like it. Don't like it. And so when we get up to here, when the vehicle moves off, now look at our line of sight. We still have a terrible space cushion, but our line of sight is much better. Because now what we can do is we have opportunities in front of us. We know where we can go when we do a swerve. We can swerve into these areas. But let's go ahead and increase the space cushion. This isn't good. This isn't good.
Thanks for.
Oh, you're welcome, MotoStars. Thank you so much for having these nice videos out there. Guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Do everything possible. Join us on live streams, which, you know, by the end of the year, I don't know, we got 3 more maybe. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you guys later. There it is. That was a shorter video. That was a little bit shorter. Oh, that was like, what, 18, 20 minutes? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. How's everybody doing today? We got some new people in here. Let's get to the next song. Got some new people in the chat. Who here has been here since the beginning? Oh, I think we already saw that one. Yeah, we saw that part. Yeah, we saw this one. Burst into tears. Oh, I don't think I played this one. No, I didn't play this one. Oof. Gotta get in the mood. Donuts are free. I do listen to this while I'm riding. Here it started. All right. David just wanted to say thanks for the work you're doing against prostate cancer. I'm under treatment. Just finished radiation therapy and got 5 months more of hormone therapy. I'm glad you're doing well. We raise money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which focuses on prostate cancer research. And sorry that you're going through it, but it sounds like you're coming out of it. So that's great, man. That's great. Now I know why I always miss your streams. I work third shift and should be sleeping. Love the content, studying and planning to get a commuter bike. Nathan, nice. What genre is that? That's a synthwave. Synthwave. We got one more video, everybody. We got one more video. Yeah, my grandpa had cancer too. I don't have, thankfully, knock on wood, prostate cancer, but I had squamous cell carcinoma. Thankfully I caught it pretty quick, and it's not the same, but the C word's pretty scary. Found the mystery artist. That dude crashed to Lindsey Buckingham. Okay. Don't know what that means. But what I do know is that we have this video popping up right here. So I'm going to hit that record button and go and click this and say, biker crushed by his own bike and a dude with a big stick. Okay. Interesting. Whoa, wait. Don't be kicking me.
Today we will start with a situation where the driver slightly misled this rider. She decided to turn right with her left indicator on, something the biker didn't like very much.
Okay. Found an escape, did a good job, took her parking space. Didn't crash on the leaves. Typically you see that problem. Not a big deal though. Oh, the mystery artist. Lindsey Buckingham. Oh, you found it. That was like 2 videos ago. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay. Don't really care about this part. I don't care. Yeah, we're just going to move on. You don't always have to say something. Sometimes you keep the opinion to yourself and call it a day. All right, we're stuck behind these people. We want to pass. We're passing. That person's passing too last second. Good job with positioning off to the side. Get yourself into safety. Flip them off. Perfectly fine. Now it's time to pass them up a little bit later. All right, Ragavan Nation. What's the name? Whoa! I froze. I thought I had the light. Thank God she was alert. Yeah, what happened there? Did we just go off of somebody else's movement? Yeah, they went right. You went straight. It's a red light. Dude. You got lucky. That could have been fatal. That could have been fatal. Tasme, here we go. Got passed up by a taxi. Not a big deal. Let them in. Oh, we want to get right behind them. That wasn't smart. We panicked because we didn't have a good space cushion. And when they slammed the brakes, we slammed the brakes. But they are balanced because they got 4 wheels. And we got 2. That wasn't smart at all. All right, here we go.
The driver made a decision to turn right from the left lane, not making sure and completely ignoring this rider.
Oh, they're going to go into our lane. They're going to go into our lane. Either accelerate out of it or allow them to come in. Okay? It's going to... Ooh, we got a police... Oh! We got a police vlogger. Is he vlogging or is this just like their cam that they keep on? I would love to... What's this channel? It's PT's... Okay. It's a lot of letters.
Okay.
What do we got here?
We're gonna make this guy go into the cemetery.
We're gonna make this guy go into the cemetery.
What did I just say?
Did he just hit the cop?
Stay right there!
One sec. I think he just hit the cop. I'm in the way.
Stay right there! Stay right there! I just told you, dog. Get your bike up, get it out of the way.
I think these are just like rangers, not cops, right? What is going on? What is going on? They're funeral cops.
Okay. We're gonna make this guy go into the cemetery. What did I just say? Stay right there! Stay right there! I just told you, dog. Get your bike up, get it out of the way.
What a dick. What a dick.
Told you, dude.
He's acting like it was, if it's a funeral procession, he's acting like it was his family member that died. Fucking calm down, dude. Wait, he's been arrested multiple times in Florida impersonating, look him up, Jeremy DeWitt? Is that the same guy?
I just...
Whoa. So he's a fake cop? What a D-bag. What a D-bag. Whoa. Yeah, fuck that guy. Merging. Yeah. He's gonna merge into you. Wow. Ooh, this looks like fun. Oh no. Oh no. It's fun until you break a collarbone. He's got full gear on.
I think.
Oh, what happened? Someone crashed?
If somebody crashed, what do we do? What do we do?
Crash.
What do we do? Big group ride. Nobody bleeding out and dying. Looks like he's talking. That's good. Just double check. Make sure everybody's fine. Remain calm. There it is. He's walking. He's walking wounded. Not a big deal. Riding at the speed limit throttle tube. Here we go. There's an incoming car. Pulls over and tries to run me over. Okay, cool.
Spot the driver in time and avoid him.
Good job positioning over. Good job. Good job. That was a good position for safety. Moved. Oh, no, no, no. Dude, his head almost hit that trailer. I would love to see his arrest video.
Truck, man.
Oh, his leg. His leg.
You didn't break it, did you?
We don't know yet.
Oh, thank you, bro.
All right.
We got to figure out a way to lift it because I don't want to drag it out.
Yeah.
Good luck, 'cause you're gonna have to drag it out. You dragged it a little bit.
Got off not bad.
All right, let's take a look at this. So we're riding with the buddies. And so then right here, super close. So what happened? What happened? A little bit of a panic. We had our lane. I think we were staring at the trailer.
Oh.
And then almost hit himself in the head. That was pretty bad. But he handled it. Full gear. Good job, smart rider. There we go. Alam Rulan. Wait, is that a iPod? Anyways. Ooh, we got merged into. So they switched lanes. They switched lanes because oncoming traffic or merging traffic was coming in, so they moved over. Why do you keep saying ride smart? I don't know what smart is. All right, okay, so there's the merge. We got to see the other view. It's a meme? Yeah, well, show me what the meme is. I don't know what the meme is. I know what a meme is, but I just don't know what that one is. Okay. You're welcome. Just a bill. Okay, open lane pattern. Our lane's moving. They're going to switch over. Yep. Yeah. So that happens, everybody. So this is what it looks like when you're riding in a lane that's moving. Okay, you're riding in a lane that's moving. Their lane is not moving as quick. They want to get faster. They want to move faster. They're switching over. And as soon as we start seeing this, our lane is... As soon as we see the person in front of us get past them, just anticipate that they're going to switch over. And the reason why they do that is because inattentional blindness. They just don't see us. Okay, 90, I say 90, but it's really 95% of roadway users are in cars or semis or like big trucks, four-wheel vehicles, caged vehicles. So 5% of the people on the road, and I believe this is a national average, are motorcyclists or other roadway users. So the brain isn't looking for that. The brain isn't looking for that. The brain is looking for other cars, which sucks. So when you're coming up here, you're just invisible to them. They either didn't check or you're invisible or both. Okay? So we're getting up to here, and since we know that, we should be in orange stage. We see the pattern. We see it starting to move. We're starting to see everything go. And right here, it's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll off the throttle just a little bit. I don't need to go this speed. I can still go faster than, but I don't need to go this speed. And I'm going to position myself off just on this side. In case they decided to come into here, I can roll off the throttle and let them in. Because the law of gross tonnage, we're not going to win. We're not going to win that fight. Okay? That's how I do it. But I recognize this pattern coming up because that's what happens. So today on DDFM 93.1, we are watching Kobe JHF while you're on your nice little morning commute to lunch. I don't know, I'm trying to be a radio station here. Anyways. What are we doing here? We're doing some wheelies. It's a beautiful looking road. We're in the middle of it though. Oh, we got to put the side stand down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's called a gravity attack, everybody. If you don't have anything to stop things from falling, it's a gravity attack. You gotta put your feet down, sidestep down.
Ordinary traffic situation interrupted by the driver who at the very last minute, without signaling or making sure, suddenly made a decision to change his lane.
What do you say, Motostars? All right, so they switched over, merged. So in this situation, we can actually accelerate through. We don't have to do a whole bunch.
His lane.
Sorry, Dan, you don't have a face for radio. What does that mean? Just kidding. I want to hear the compliment. We're going through here. Could have accelerated a little bit. Not a big deal. Handled it. Mad Max. I appreciate that, Aliana. Oh, whoa. So, yeah. The person didn't see us. We're going to move on. Happens all the time. We can accelerate through there. I don't want to say happens all the time. It does happen. Okay, almost hit the squirrel. A face for radio and a voice for print. What are you trying to... Project? Get out of here. All right, so another merging incident. We're just seeing this happen. Not a big deal. Lee Wolf going through here to a little farmer's market. Watch out for any kids running out in the middle of the street because they had, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. A little bit of a honk. Not a big deal. $1,000 man. Merging incident kind of areas. People are just... Did we have a yield or did they have a yield? Either way, watch out. You never know around these areas.
And that's the shit you gotta watch.
The yield is to the left? Okay. Between gears, the guy tried brake checking us, moving through here. So I told him that it was me who gets hurt, not him. And left it. Okay, this Motostars, this video, this is you're working pretty hard here. Working pretty hard for some... Whoa! Okay. Not a big deal. I know some of these people don't like it when they're going pretty fast for their homes. Now he's got a giant stick. Is he gonna throw that out?
35 here, someone with a baby in there trying to sleep. I don't know if it was you guys, but about 6 times people going by, and he said that you guys were turning around and coming, turning around.
What's with the stick?
And I said, okay, I'll go out there with a stick. By the way, it's just sitting here, right here.
Don't do that.
It's sitting right there. I get it.
Wrong. But then when you do went up there, that's another
it.
wrong.
What's the speed limit? It's 35, right?
Okay.
Was it you guys that were doing 75, 80, 90 miles an hour? But this guy, he's me, man. I didn't swing at anybody. All I did was go like that.
I love pausing. I love seeing people and how they interact in these high escalated situations, because at the end of the day, if somebody's throwing a giant ass stick in the road when you're trying to ride a motorcycle 90 miles an hour, right? Little John, that's funny. It's pretty dangerous. You're on high defensive like alert. You're trying to figure things out. You're like, oh crap, I'm gonna die if somebody does this to me. So yeah, we're sitting here trying to have this conversation, and it sounds like this guy's fed up. He's got a little kid, baby, trying to sleep. Okay, that's not my problem. You live on a road. It's just interesting to see how they handle it. And so far it seems to be handled pretty well. Nobody's aggressive, open posture stance and everything. Dude with the stick is not like waving it at people. He just wants to be heard with a high emotion. So if you're ever in this situation, guys, this seems to be pretty good. But at the end of the day, you don't really have to sit there and listen to the guy if you don't want to. You just keep moving. He's got a baby every year the ride happens.
It's menacing, but you guys are menacing. You guys are just as menacing. We're hauling ass back.
Uh-oh.
Knock this shit off. It's menacing. It's just as menacing.
On the Kentish roads, we saw him on the last live stream. What happened? What's happening here? They stall? What's going on?
It's like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
Ooh.
I'm not.
He got into a fight.
Up to 2,000 RPM. Don't come out the window telling me what to do.
Oh, he's in the window.
Close your window.
Look at the little guy.
Okay.
Fight.
And he's screaming out the window at me.
Harry, shut up.
What? What's your problem?
Uh-oh.
Just to let you know, I recorded that.
So at this point, get off the bike.
Okay, well, why are you screaming your head off out the window?
Get off the bike, take your helmet off.
I revved it twice.
But make sure you have the helmet sitting on the handlebars so it's facing, so you can record everything.
Stay away from me.
Okay, I'm staying away from you.
Well, yeah, stay the fuck away from me, bruv.
Touch me.
Ooh. This is where you, with these knuckles right here, right here in the orbit. Don't be afraid to get a handful and pull and twist.
Man!
Take it easy. Okay, take it easy.
Don't know what you screamed. What you kicked me for? I'm phoning the police now. All on camera, mate. You booted me. You come up to me and booted me. Have fun.
You put your hands on him first, but he did invade your space, so
You have a child.
get yourself out of the situation first, and then deal with that part. I don't know, guys. That Moto Stars, this one, kind of filler. It was a filler episode. But with that said, I appreciate you putting the content out there, and yeah, I appreciate it. We got to see a lot of stuff. We got to learn from people and how they screwed up and what they did right. And I think it was an overall good day. But you know what? I'm about to fall asleep standing up. So with that said, I'll see you guys later, and hope you guys like the video. Wow, I am this week. Yeah, I think I was right when it came to, like, you know, I'm gonna take some time off. I think I'm right. I need to come back to this with, like, some different material, because I just can't keep watching Moto Stars. I just can't keep watching. I can't keep watching that. I have ideas, you know. Let me show you guys. So this is kind of like the syllabus that I have. And if you notice, I put it right on the top right. It's like the notes for what I wanted to talk about at the beginning of the day. So this is kind of like what I have going for the syllabus for the most part. This is today's. I got the timestamps. But what I want to do is something similar to this. So I'm going to have, like, different segments built in after the ride, where they are. I want to have homework for you guys. Like, I'm setting things up. And because just talking about crashes and close calls, yeah, I needed caffeine. Do loud pipes save lives or start fights? I think it just pisses people off. But never punch elbow. Elbow's much better. Yeah, elbows, you're right. Yeah, these things can cut people. I turned off the mic. You're right. Thank you so much. I don't know how I did that. What I was saying is that I would absolutely love a cold brew. Absolutely love a cold brew. So if you can make that 45-minute to 1 hour drive, I'll be napping when you get here, but I'll take a cold brew. Thanks, Meg. What bikes do I have? I have one motorcycle. 2019 Indian FTR 1200S. And then I got 5 e-bikes. I got 2 juiced bikes and 2 Super 73s. I know we were discussing the cure for cancer. You ain't. Oh no, I wish. Damn. Did I knock it? Did I turn off the sound with my elbow? Okay. Have you ever considered motovlogging? I'm sure everyone would love it. I've motovlogged for years before doing this. You guys want to see one of? Yeah, let's have a little. Let's hang out today. Let's reminisce. Do loud pipes save lives? No, they don't. What do you use to shave your head? My husband just accepted the bald lifestyle. Oh, I feel bad for him. What do I use to shave my head? Okay, the part of me wants to give a joke. And be like, just put a bunch of Nair. But I know that's going to hurt. I use a razor. You know, let's start answering questions like, because I'm going to be gone for a month, everybody. So ask me questions like that. So, do loud pipes save lives? No, they don't. Should I motovlog? I'm going to get back into it. On the track, I would love that if we could do that. That'd be kind of fun. We got some cardos. They have the new system to where you can record that. Somebody's saying get the Pitbull razor. I heard that's a really good razor, but I'm going to show you what I use. Head Shave Club. This guy actually approached me and we had a nice little business conversation. We were actually going to, I don't know if you want to do partnership or whatever. But fun guy, great conversation. Got a little meeting about it. But I use the Head Shave Club. He sent me this and he sent me a bunch of other stuff to try out. And I was just using like a Dollar Shave Club. And it was just easy at that point. But he sent me this. And I was like, I might not want to. I don't have time for an affiliate, but I love these razors. And so I've been buying them. I just been paying out of pocket for these razors. They're great. They're sharp. I sliced like a mole. But it was like a duller one. I usually change this out about every 2 weeks. But I didn't change this one out for like 3 to 4. And I cut a mole, and man, I hate it when the scalp bleeds. There's so many capillaries that they just bleed. But yeah, this does look like me, huh? Oh, he's so angry. But I use their razors for the beard stuff. I use Live Bearded. I like their conditioner. I like their message too. I was supposed to go to Phoenix on the 21st for a charity run for them, but I'm gonna be in Vegas. I love their beard conditioners. Right now, I think I'm using Tombstone. So there's that. Sharing with you, and this is the Academy. Anybody want to see? I already know that you guys want to see it. I get it. But I'm thinking about teaching somebody locally how to ride a motorcycle, but we're going to start off on e-bikes. We'll start there. I'll just say I'm going to teach somebody how to ride an e-bike. Would you like to see that video series? Because I think that might be some good content. Another question here. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up to that one. Another question here. Would I ever shave my beard? What do you guys think? What do you guys think I should do? This is like the second time I've heard this from somebody. This one person. Originally, it was like, would I shave my beard for like Halloween? And I stood my ground. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of negatives. Don't shave the beard. What are you thinking? You know, cut people out like that from your lives. You know, that's kind of mean. But, you know, keep the beard. Okay. Don't shave the beard. I would look like a cue ball. Hey, Norval, I wasn't asking for the negative reinforcement. Look like a cue ball. What the Jeez. What are you trying to say? Just because I have a shiny head? That's what she said. Do you? There you go, NorCal. I appreciate that. No, I would love to teach somebody how to ride a motorcycle in person again. Do a nice little, make some content. Maybe it could help some people out. If anything, I think it'd be a great little bonding moment. Nice little connection, a little deepening the connection. Anyways, I want my husband to trim his beard, but you are okay. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm gonna tell him that, Rexy. He'll be like, hey, guess what, buddy? She said you should shave your beard. Trim it even. But she said mine's fine. How does that make you feel? Goes good with a beard on a bike than without. Yeah. I mean, it's the only hair well, it's not the only hair I got. Jeez. You guys seen my chest. Anyways, start them on a turbo Busa instead of an e-bike. So I think I'm gonna start her on I mean, these juiced bikes are pretty cool. You guys want to see what it looks like? A little juiced bike. That thing's fun, but supers are pretty cool. So I got a question for you guys. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have a question. I had one. Oh, motovlogging. We were going to go down memory lane. Forgot about that. You guys want to see me without a beard? Because I'm getting questions about would I shave it? You guys want to see what it looks like when I don't have one? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. And while I'm sitting here, a one-off fundraiser for the beard. You know, I might shave the beard for a certain dollar amount for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride charity. Let's take a look. Saturday Scrambler. Now, this is going to be probably... Okay, so these aren't copyrighted yet. I explored an abandoned factory. That was fun. Usually the later ones are pretty fun. Wow. Back with the Harley. Off-roading. I remember this. This was on the west side of Yuma. No, it's not the one where I hit the bush. Look at that. Look at that upper lip. Look at that upper lip. Man, I look way better with a beard. I just look way better. Look at that little baby. Look at that little baby boy. That is me. This was back in the day. That's a Roland Sands jacket. I got that thing on clearance. I went to their store in Long Beach back in the day. They said it was like a $300 jacket. Wax cotton. Beautiful. I don't think it fits me anymore because my biceps are too big now. They had it on discount with armor because the zipper didn't work. So I bought it for like $100. And then I went home because I didn't have needle nose at the time and I just fixed the zipper. I wonder if I still have the jacket. I love it. Let's take a look. Do you think motovlogging can increase the risk of accidents? Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get this going.
Look at that backpack. So that's with the okay, I need to shut up. That's for the drone. That's for the DJI Phantom 2. I was doing drone stuff before it was cool. Just saying.
I don't want to waste any more time. Okay, I want to climb this mountain. I saw it. I shall conquer it. I shall do something with it.
The This was me. How old is this? I still sound like that. 6 years ago. Wow. January 7th, 2017. So, when I film these, I've probably filmed it the week before. So probably like January 1st or the 2nd. Brand new year. This was me motovlogging. I'm bringing this back.
Now follow me, drone. Now the hard part is how do I get up there?
Yeah.
Bear with me. Trying to figure out how to get up here.
You have to like plan things when you're on a Harley.
Not with this bike. They have these boulders here. Fuck, that would have been cool. Mexico's on the other side of this mountain. I wonder if I'm even allowed to be right.
Man, my editing was good.
It looks like a dead end. There you go, that's exactly what I was talking about. I have no idea where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing. And there's a gate. Looks like there's a little path to the right, but I don't think my bike can handle that. Indian reservation. Yeah.
Man, I was young.
This path over here.
Yeah, I was scared to ride alone, but screw
I
it.
was wondered if it follows the phone or the controller. I keep saying I've said the controller in my Lychee follow me tutorial thing.
That was a Samsung Galaxy S4.
I can make this. Yes, I can. But I have no clue where it leads. Ah, it keeps fogging up. It is so humid out right now. Now the scary thing.
Feels like Casey Neistat. Yep.
Stuck or.
This is my Casey Neistat phase.
I'm literally I'm in California. Ah. Okay. Never mind. I can't do this. It's so soft. The Indian reservation is just north of me. Mexico is just south of me.
Look at the Hero 4.
Where I'm at.
The Hero 4.
I don't know where all this goes.
The GoPro on the
Close
handlebars.
Border, guys. I don't know if these tracks are Border Patrol tracks. I want you guys to see what I see. So let's bring the altitude down. Like that's what I see right there. And that's Mexico. Those mountains.
Look at that.
That
how fun that would be.
Or straight south of me, that's Mexico. That's really soft right there. That looks hard packed enough like this. But like I said, if I get stuck or I crash.
So is this the kind of stuff you guys want to see again?
I'm pretty much screwed. Like I don't think I even have reception right here. So let's be a little wuss about it and let's go back. I'm gonna turn this bike around. Yep, skip it back. That's up the hill. I can't do anything about that. We're gonna have to go down and then come back up.
You tune in.
Make sure all that stuff's still good.
Yeah, I went to full-on instructor mode 2019.
Yeah, see how soft it's getting? My bike is super heavy. It's just sinking.
This is a freaking Harley Sportster.
But look at that. I have no choice to keep going. All right, I got.
Oh, battery's dying.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Battery's dying.
It's super freaking soft, guys. It's not good. This is why I stick to the area I know best. All right.
Well, I'm glad I made you laugh.
So I really wonder what's over there.
I still got a drone.
Before this thing goes down, so I don't have to walk, let's do some reconnaissance.
Yeah, we're hanging out today, guys. We're hanging out. We're taking a break, but this is also giving me some good...
What's this area right here?
I got an Indian FTR now.
Keep going straight.
I might be able to do some of this stuff still.
Okay.
Should I do Saturday Scramblers, but on the FTR?
Let's head back to me. There I am. Yes.
I truly enjoyed editing these two.
So fast.
It was 3 cameras.
I'm not done yet. Usually when I stop the drone, I'm done, but I'm not done. I need to get out of here. Oh shoot, my phone is at 20% too. God,
I could do a shout out to Cash when he's in the car if you want. That's cool. It's always fun.
To get out of here. I'm starting to sweat like a pig.
I was gonna say horror in church, but I think there's some kids watching right now. And then I was a firefighter then. I was like, conduct unbecoming a firefighter. Not a good deal. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh shit.
So there's that one. Oh man, these are bringing up memories. We're going through memory lane here. We're going through memory lane. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Saturday Scrambler was the ticket, man. That was. I mean, this is what it looks like on my end for Saturday Scrambler. Not very many views. This one had 7,000, so that's pretty good. 20,000 views. That's pretty good. That's because I crashed off-road Harley. I almost stepped on a rattlesnake on this one. Ooh, that was like one of the first ones I almost stepped on, but it's copyrighted material. Can't really be posting that right now. I did post. No. The gun range, that was fun. Oh, I think I took my gun to that one. Let's see. Which one did I really like? Crashed. Crashed my drone. Yeah, I don't care about my Google ads. Manic episode, huh? I'll watch that on my own. Camping series. Oh, this was towards the end when I was about to move. Exploring abandoned factory. This one I rode off-road with somebody in Yuma, and he had an R3. That was fun. Let's try this one. December 10th, 2016. December 10th, 2016. Alrighty.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, skip that part.
Oob. I think that sun's gonna be in the way. One sec. Is that better? Is that better? All right.
Man, look at that. I was having fun with it.
I think that sun's gonna be in the way. One sec. Is that better? Is that better? All right.
I don't have the drone anymore.
Today. I'm gonna be heading that way. I was just right over there. You guys can't see it.
Look at the difference.
Right over there.
I gave that jacket away.
And I was out in the hills, and I kind of pulled off and stopped right over here. And I went on a
That's
little
Yuma.
live stream. It's on my Facebook if you guys want to check it. Link will be in the description. I went on a little live stream starting right here, taking off that way. And it actually was a pretty cool... Okay, my tire's good. And
distraction.
Really cool. And I had a lot of fun doing that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go out there and do it today. But today, as you guys could tell earlier, is that this video is sponsored by my wonderful girlfriend. She went out and got me...
And we're going to go ahead and skip that. I don't feel like having that right now. Let's watch me crash. Member berries. So this was Thanksgiving.
All right. What's up, guys? On a little swing. Today's going to be a short Saturday scrambler because it is Thanksgiving. I know a lot of you guys are out with family and friends, and you're probably not even going to be watching YouTube very much. And if you are, you guys need to get off your phones. You need to get
get off your phones.
Go have some fun. Relax with family. Enjoy the good.
Yeah. I hate my voice.
Get up on this little mesa, this little berm up here. I got to get over this real quick.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Okay. We're all good. Okay.
George the Jungle impression? You're welcome. I can hear music outside. Do some videos about safe motorbike builds and mods, myths and facts, loud pipes, handlebars, custom side mirrors, protective gear. That might be... No, it's not that it might. That's not my wheelhouse. It's not what I would have to learn a lot to make that content. That could have went through my leg. Yep, in and out. I miss going off-road. I mean, look at that. I do that on my Super 73s. I might just do that. I might. Is this stuff you guys want to see?
Who's trying to call me? I don't...
This is Tucson. This is Reddington Pass. Somebody calls when somebody called.
Man, it is getting...
It's like every Saturday scrambler, something bad happened. It's like every Saturday scrambler, something bad happened. So when somebody called me back in the day, when I didn't have it on Do Not Disturb, it broke the connection between the drone and my phone. And the drone just would crash. This was back in the day. And also I think part of this is I didn't have it set to maintain the elevation with me. And so what I had was the setting that it maintained its elevation. So when I was at the bottom, let's say it was 200 feet above me, but when I climbed 200 feet, guess what? We equalized, which means it hits the ground too. So like I remember this, and this is Reddington Pass in Tucson. This is a beautiful spot. I think this is like the only time I rode my bike off road in Tucson before I traded it in to get the Indian. But man, it just seems like every single time something happens, I'm like, damn it.
Who's trying to call me? I don't...
I just let it run.
Man, it is getting hot out here, but I just got off the road. This is the end of the road right here. Got a nice little cattle guard here. Gosh, they always look so much wider. They look wider when you're actually standing next to it, not driving over it. But that is Tucson. This is Reddington Pass, I think, or Reddington Road.
I just now...
And I hit dirt. I can't wait. This is awesome.
When did I...
So it says, welcome to the Coronado National Forest. Pack it in.
September 9th, 2017.
We'll respect it. It's kind of the motto that I like to live by.
I had a mustache. Yeah, you guys remember that? The handlebar mustache? Woo-wee.
Yes, I am going to be riding up here. I've never done it. I got the drone here. I kind of figured I wanted to do a...
It's right next to Tonk Verde Falls.
Get off road again. I got my Sportster here. I got my knobbies on. I got to do something different again. So I got everything here. I don't know where to launch the drone up, but I figure I'll go ahead and go up a little bit further.
You guys like the Bell Bullet helmet?
I don't know if I should launch it up now or a little bit later. Hey, we got some more riders here. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, they got bikes that can handle the road.
650.
Dual sport riders, and I'm over here with my... I'm here with my Sportster.
That was the E4K camera. It wasn't even GoPro. I think I still have that tank bag.
I mean, if they could do it, I could do it, right? Oh, man, they're hauling butt, too. Let's see if I can keep up. So overall, this looks like an area that I could ride. I like this. It's not too bumpy. It's something that I've been able to do in Yuma. It's basically just a dirt road.
Man, you can see the editing on this part where I was doing image stabilization and post-production. This was before they had like the steady stuff for the cameras.
This would be a great area for the drone to launch because there's no homes below it. No one really doing anything. It's gonna be a little bit noisy, but I don't think anyone cares about noise way out here. But let's go ahead and keep going. So Tonk Verde Trail. Some doggies out here. This is kind of neat. Yeah, see, there's some cars. This ain't nothing. It's just a little bit of wash.
So I could do this on the Super 73 pretty easily. And I feel more comfortable.
No driving cross-country motor vehicles allowed only on designated roads shown on motor vehicle use map.
I still followed the rules back in the day.
I think I can launch the drone up pretty soon. So let's go ahead and double check. Oh, there's the waterfalls right there. Wow.
Any two-legged coyotes out there by yourself? No. I haven't, not yet.
I see
Thankfully.
they're still riding. Oh, I gotta watch out for that. If you fly, we can't. Oh, what the heck? I saw something about drones. Let's see what it is.
Did I follow the... Look at that backpack, jeez.
Okay, so that's for if you fly, we can't. Okay, so that's
for forest
near wildfires. There's no wildfires going on. We recently had the Burrow fire going on, and that was kind of a big deal, but it's kind of gone. So Reddington Pass shooting closure, so you can't shoot in this area. Wow, there's a couple miles, so that's kind of nice. Anything involving drones, so just
look at me following the rules.
Firearm CFR, so I don't think I have to worry about anything. So I kind of want to launch the drone right here. I think this would be a neat spot. Oh, that looks awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up. I need to move it over here and make sure it stays with me at elevation because it looks like there's gonna be a lot of climbing. So
yeah,
let's go ahead and just do that.
I don't think I did that.
Holy crap, that took way too long. I am sweating balls out here. I couldn't get to work. I couldn't get anything to work. So let's go ahead and let's calibrate the compass. I'm launching from this area, so if it does go home, this is where it should go. We'll see if that's what happens.
I think I remember I included all this because I did crash it. Look at all the work I did and I still crashed it.
Make sure the ram mount.
God, look at those boots. I still have those.
Power button or anything like that. All in all, it looks good. All right. So I was coming from that way. But let's just go ahead and get this in follow mode. Gosh, I haven't done this in so long, guys. I am beyond excited for this. So once again, I have to maintain control of this thing. So my focus is the drone and safety of me and safety of others. So I'm just gonna do it as a one take if I can. Minor edits here and there. So let's get going. Let's not bother anybody. Let's ride. Let's enjoy this. It's 11.
Yeah, bruh. What's up, bruh?
Let's make.
How you doing, bruh?
I'm going to keep it like this for now, and I'll make adjustments if I see anything interesting. Guys, you have to remember, I haven't ridden off-road, really.
It's much easier to have drones follow you now.
And I'm leaving my backpack.
Let's do a U-turn, buddy.
Frazzled by this drone. See, that's already a bad omen. Snap out. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's be safe. I knew something was different. Let's be safe. I just love the technology. I love seeing that drone in the air when it's following me. I really want.
I had a different mentality back then.
I can't go past 30-something miles an hour. It's supposed to be headed. It should be on my left side. But now it should be behind me. Because it's supposed to be facing east.
Yeah, so I had it set up so you can have it
gun it
on a certain side of me facing a certain way because I knew how the...
I'm doing something like flying a drone, and then I have never been here. I've never been on this road. I will take the drone down and I'll enjoy it on the way home. But for now, I'm just enjoying flying. Okay. I know the mountains are going to be on the east side, so that's why I have the drone on the west side. Let's increase the height. Let's increase the height of the drone.
Yeah, I forgot how much effort it took. When I think about it now, since I've had all this practice with live streaming, I could just boom, 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 done, done, done. Like, this isn't that difficult to do, not anymore. And I got a smaller drone.
Okay, let's just see where it's at. Oh my gosh, look at that, that's beautiful.
This is Reddington Pass in Tucson.
No one behind me? You're gonna recalculate drone. Let's change it up.
Yeah, see, I was able to flip it. Oh, geez. It was trying to keep the camera angle. Almost hit that saguaro. Yeah.
It's gonna hit the mountain, it's gonna hit the mountain.
So at that point, I was raising the elevation. This was a Harley Sportster.
Southeast. Gosh, that scared me. Southeast and east.
I've crashed my drone a few times. This was back when I didn't have a lot of money, so I was like,
"It's perfect.
Can't be crashing shit." I still wouldn't want it. I mean, it's expensive. It should be open.
Work it takes to
the road
to do this.
It's a great road. Look at that.
This, guys, this is just a lot of fun. Oh, that's big rock, big rock. Look at these views, though. I want to share this with you. I have so much to worry about and concentrate. Do not recommend this for anybody that's new at riding and dual sporting.
Hey, look at that. I was still thinking about that.
Fly in the air and have to focus on that, and then riding a Sportster, so you're having to pick your lines really carefully compared to a real dual sport. Oh. And then my tank bag, it's lost its magnetism on the right side, so I gotta like...
I think this was all omens to like, something's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Something's gonna happen.
Now this, you probably wouldn't get away with in a car, so I can't share this with my family because all we have are cars. But this is an awesome dual sport area.
And then I realized after doing all these Saturday scramblers, my front suspension was just destroyed. Uh-oh, here we go.
Who's trying to call me? I don't...
Yeah. Yoink. And you can't tell like where it crashed.
Crashed the drone. It's somebody called me and interrupted the...
Oh, geez. Oh, geez.
And interrupted the signal.
I have a Super 73 with knobbies.
All right. Whoever called me better not be a telemarketer, and it better have been an emergency because they just crashed my drone. Son of a bitch. Signal lost. Oh.
I had to find it.
All right, let's just find it.
Yeah.
Deal with it then. Oh, whew. I don't like where this is at. Well, now I probably have a reason just to get the Mavic. All right.
Yeah, I got the Mavic.
So the cool thing, if I could say it's the cool thing, I want to say it's right there. Camera not connected. So it was east of me the whole time.
Yeah, look at this.
When it got called, it became disconnected, and then it tried to go home. So if it's east of me the whole time, and I'm going up with this right here.
I think the only thing that was it's connected right now is the camera.
Like this. Okay, so we're gonna start from this road up because I think I only started getting the call.
Imagine doing this in full gear.
I think I remember seeing that before it crashed. I watched it crash, and that's what sucks, and that's kind of how I knew it crashed. I looked down, reconnected, and all of a sudden it's like getting super low. That's the problem with flying in the mountains. That's the problem with having the computer do it, because it can't just figure it out. So this is like a needle in a haystack situation. I'm gonna walk towards the bike from this
snakes.
direction. If I can't find it, I'm gonna take all my gear off because it is hot. Gotta watch out for snakes. Looks like I'll be spending the hottest part.
All right, we'll do one more video after this, and I think I'm gonna get going. I want to ride my Super 73.
It has to be like right here.
I'll be posting on my Instagram, like I said. I'll be posting on my Instagram quite a bit.
The crappy thing is the battery's still on.
See, it's still recording.
Hopefully, the battery was ejected because it's gonna be burning out the gimbal.
Yeah, because the gimbal's gonna be doing this. I had this issue earlier.
About turning YouTube into a business, you can take a lot of these things off as tax deductions.
I was just learning.
And it becomes an integral part of your channel. There's a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo.
I was just learning.
All right, I've been searching.
Whoa, look at this guy. Look at that bald. Look, he's balding. Oh, I hurt my neck laughing. Oh. I look younger now? Looks like father and son. I was in my 20s. Man. When I shave, But that's when I used to let it grow out a little bit. It's like I have the inverted sideburns. Like, I had sideburns there that came down, but now I have, like, they start here versus, like, end here. Oh, man. That's a firefighter if you ever seen one.
Got my little helmet head all in this area. I just was able to use the DJI app to find out where it is. Poor little baby's in the brush right there.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so as suspected, excuse me, the gimbal overheated. That happened when I accidentally left it on for too long, and the gimbal just kind of overheated. I left it in the case while it was on, which was an accident, and it kind of overheated.
My personality changed when I got the beard. What do you mean by that?
It's hot. It's hot to the touch. Ooh, yeah. Everything else, the actual frame, this right here, the gimbal, basically all the electronics that control the gimbal is perfectly fine. This is a little hot. Let's go ahead. That's itself. If not, that's fine.
Man, I do look young. I just have to do a screenshot. Like, that's insane.
Fine.
I look like I'm 19 and 50 at the same time. Thank you so much, Brady. I'm taking that as a compliment.
All right.
God, my arms look so much better, though. Good girl.
So let's see. I'm going to turn it on, and the gimbal should reset itself to be facing that way.
Ah, it's like the PlayStation loading screen.
It's wanting to face that way. I don't know if it's still in the same settings as...
Yeah, this is like full-on vlog. Like, I straight up vlogged it out, bro. There was another one, and this is the one I wanted to watch. I got stuck. I got stuck pretty bad. I lose my DJI. You know, this one was good.
I was stuck.
Yeah, I was. Okay, so do I show it? Oh, dude, my old shirts. Look at these shirts. Okay, so that I got myself out of it here.
Let's get into it. Let's just climb these hills over here.
Much more handsome currently. I look better now. You look amazing. I love your muscle tone.
First, though,
your bald head turns me on. Okay, guys, you need to calm down.
I know some of you guys were saying that you would like to see a little bit lower. It is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. I just had to go out for a ride. I've always wanted to do these hills. Finally, I said, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's have some fun. Let's get it going. Now, which one should I hit? Let's go these. Let's go this route. I've gotten a little bit of confidence.
After this one, I gotta get going, guys.
This drone is freaking me out just a little bit. I have no idea where it's going. Okay. One of my biggest problems is that
look at that drone.
To follow me with the drone, you know? So I have to do this all by myself.
Look at these roads.
Good thing there's no big trees out here, because if there was, this drone would be hitting it. Oh, that's a big rock.
Look at these roads, man. These are...
Oh, great. I'm low on gas. How you doing, drone? These are pretty easy hills.
I wasn't really thinking too hard.
Figured out every time I come out here, I'm like, you know what?
Having a young face sucks till you're 30. Yeah. I know that feeling. got a little better at riding off-road.
Do this. Might as well do it, right? But let's do it with the drone. This time I actually have my batteries fully charged. Woo! Drone, you're getting a little crazy. I'm going a little too fast.
Look at that. Man, I missed that.
These crazy turns. There's like a 2-second delay. If I turn left, it takes about a second or two to turn left with me. So I'm doing like zigzags and speeds, up and down elevations. It's got to do its thing. It's not the craziest of technology to be able to handle it. So I think it's doing it.
Guys, I'm doing this on a Sportster with a 3-inch clearance.
The thing is, I don't know where to turn around at.
It is so hard to pick a line.
Oops. So I think I'll be fine.
God, look at that.
Oh man, it is like...
no, I had a 13.5-inch progressive rear shocks.
Getting sick. I don't know what's going on around here. So, a little update. I'm having a little fun riding around. I don't want to feel like talking to you guys. Is that, yes, I did get the job. And yes, I will be starting very soon. And I will be in a new city. So...
March 4th, 2017. Yeah, April is when I started the academy in 2017. So I transitioned from Yuma Fire Department to Northwest Fire District as a firefighter. That's what I was talking about. Wow. So these vlogs are like old school journal notes. I mean, I have my journal that's it's 4 years old now, pretty consistent. But this is 6-7 years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into vlogging. I feel like I've journaled quite a bit into my own personal notes, and I shared a lot of stuff here on the live stream, but there's something about is this something you guys might want to see? But it's obviously not gonna be like, hey, you know, here's what I had for breakfast, here's what I'm having for lunch. No, it's yeah. Anyways.
Oh, I want to kind of hit all these places that I've never been to. And see right there, that loops around, but let's keep going. This isn't too bad. So since I want to hit these new places, I've never been here. I've lived here almost 30 years. And I've never been right where I'm at right now. So I think this is really...
That was the mindset I had.
Stuff is like, you
wow.
know, we've never been someplace. Isn't that cool? Because, you know, I probably won't ever be back. I won't ever be back here. You know, you said never say never, but I mean, there's some places you just never come back to.
Wow. I don't know. It's just really cool to hear young Daniel talk. Wow. Because for a long time, I've only been thinking like this and talking like this for like the last 2 years. So it's interesting. This is part of the journal process, is that, you know, you read your journal, you watch your vlogs, I guess, from years ago. And it's like, where did I start? Like, where was I at in my journey there? And so, because I know where I was at in this point in my life. I was just starting new things. I was in a positive aspect. I was in this positive mood, but like putting a lot of this stuff into practice was difficult. And now it's like putting into practice is pretty easy. Wow. I looked older 6 years ago.
A little rocky.
I get stuck in this one, in this video. I get stuck on a hill. I was stuck there for 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes.
These tires, I've seen a lot more Sportsters want some knobbies on their tires. There's people hiking. I don't want to bother them too bad. Let's change the heading. So now we'll have it that way.
That was so fun to do. I thought that was so cool to be able to like control the...
I didn't tighten it very good.
Nobody was doing this at the time.
Let's do this again. Let's keep going. There's some people hiking, people walking, enjoying their mornings. It's beautiful out.
You know, when I think about that, I'm not like saying like, you know, I'm one of the I'm one of the innovators out here. No, I saw, Casey Neistat was posting a lot of drone stuff, and I was like, I want to do that. And I started looking up like follow me controls because the Phantom 2 didn't have that. You'd had to get like the most expensive one, and even then it didn't follow you very well. So I could only afford this one, and I found the Lychee app, which allowed it to follow. And I was like, I want to do that. And so I copied the music from Casey Neistat, the editing process, a lot of the vlogging stuff. But I remember the drone. I remember I got the 360 camera because I was already doing this right here. I was already doing the handlebar camera. I started that too. Jeez. And I got that from video games. I got that from live streamers where they would have the front-facing camera while they were doing their thing. And so I did that, got the drone. People were already motovlogging, and when I moved, I got the 360 camera. I was one of the I still have the very first Insta360. I got it in beta, and I still use those two to this day. They do fine. I might be upgrading soon because it's just the technology is way better now. And so, and then live streaming a live class. I don't know, it's just good to see because it's like, I think I'm at my best when I innovate off of technology, creating content wise. And this just kind of, this reiterates it because like I did Saturday Scrambler stuff because I got a drone. And that really kind of put me to the next level. And then I started doing tips with other stuff, and I doing live streams, and it's like that got me to the next step. So it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's cool. I don't know. And a little memory lane with you guys.
Too much, so let's see if I can get around them. It's not freaking dust them or anything. Let's not go a little crazy.
Look at me all being nice still back in the day.
And say hi and good morning, and then let's get past them. Oh,
there it is.
The one rock. Maybe next time I'll go on the other side of the mountain and do some riding. So what's this? Somebody either.
Man, I never been out here.
It's a marker for kind of like where you're at. What's up, drone?
Oh, how you doing, Cash? You gonna go off-roading? E-bikes?
A little fire.
Hope you're having a good day.
Too much wood. Let's. I don't like it being north. Let's
convince Mom for some ice cream. Ah, there's ice cream. It's always a good time to have ice cream.
Oh, wow, this is a really cool shot.
Oh, it's perfect time. Look at that. How you doing, Nick? How you doing?
Not focus on the.
Yeah, Rexy, it's interesting, huh?
Road ahead.
Gotta go slow. Don't kick up dust. It's kind of a mean thing to do.
It's so scary. So this leads to a trailhead. I'm assuming this is where there's like this downed plane. There's this plane that
there was
to the mountains right here, and this is like the hiking trail to the plane.
I always annotated when I was wrong. Which never happens.
I've never done it. I've always wanted to. I heard it's a pretty decent hike.
I knew right here, I was like, I should not do what I'm about to do.
Let's get into a spot where I can kind of turn around. Jester's Trail. Jester's Trail, that's pretty cool.
Look how far I was from civilization.
That's the end of the trail for there. Let's get back to
I think right here.
Spot. Beautiful out today.
Right there, that's the...
How you guys doing today? How are you guys
I kept looking at it.
Today? It's a wonderful Saturday. Enjoying everything. Oh,
don't do it.
Sweet shot right there. I think
don't do it.
End it. Let's see if I can do this first. Let's see.
Don't.
We got plenty of battery, 42%. I'm just gonna end right there. But let's make sure I can actually make this.
I always double checked, but I just don't go.
That looks sketchy as heck. That looks sketchy. But you know what? Oh man, if I crashed in that ravine, if I crash in that
don't do it, dude.
I can't even talk right now. If I crash in that ravine,
look at that on a Harley.
But I want to get to right there, and I have to like go down to there, over there. Oh, even
Rexy, go to Yuma.
Battery's gonna die.
Blaisdell, great area.
Let's just do it, okay?
All right, just do it, dude. Just send it. Just send it.
That I'm off to a bad start.
When in doubt, throttle out.
Over because it rocks.
Or get stuck for 45 minutes with your Harley on the upswing of that hill, and hit a bunch of rocks. Don't do it. Oh. Once I got here, I was like, that's too steep. You're going to watch me struggle for a bit.
That was a bad idea.
I've gotten myself out of stuff, but this was...
Okay.
I was out of breath.
On next week, we're gonna figure out how to get out of this. Fuck.
I miss, like, I don't like cussing, especially when it's live, because I've had people like, hey, I watched this with my kids in the room, and so I try not to cuss. I mean, I throw out that's what she says, pretty blatant ones, but like, I don't do that, but I just miss being able to just throw an F-bomb. But I used to just take pictures. These were my thumbnails. Adobe Lightroom. I'm like, I'll just get. All right, we'll watch the episode after this, because I know you guys really, really want to watch it. You love it.
Stuck.
Oh, nope, that's my channel. Go back.
Over here. Let's see the hellhole that I was in. This was such a pain in the ass. I was right in there. I thought, oh, it'd be such a great idea. And instead of going back the way I came, which was over here, down that trail, I got stuck right there. Right there. That stupid freaking hill. And we're back over here. We're gonna go.
The lesson is, wait, what?
This ride is gonna be probably a part 3, because
look at that.
I don't like leaving you guys hanging with me just stuck.
Like, if there's anything outside of just, you know, Yuma has a few good things. And this is one of them. They're known for this in teenage pregnancies. But, I mean, like, this, Yuma had some good off-roading. Yeah.
I think that's kind of lame, but this will be part 3 of the same exact ride. We got to get going. Oh, before we go off, I want to show you guys. Probably all sweaty and nasty because I've been out here for a while and it's humid as shit. I got myself the DanDanTheFireman t-shirt.
Hey, look at that DanDanTheFireman t-shirt. Look at that.
Fireman.
Flex it out, buddy. Yeah, get those lats out. You've been working out. You've been doing some pull-ups.
I have a link in the description. And at the end of the video, I have an.
Look at those things. You know what? I got a flag. One sec. I'll let you guys watch.
That little annotation you can click. It says DanDanTheFireman on it. All right, let's get this going so stuff doesn't fly around. We're wasting battery. There was a guy that showed up. He's actually still walking over there. I can see him. He's like, hey, I got a truck. I got a Jeep. I got a Jeep with a winch. Always afraid of when someone wants to help me, they're gonna get stuck. You know? The guy that's helping you get stuck, now we both have to get out. Now we're both in a shitty situation, and it's your fault for getting that person stuck. That's kind of lame. I told him, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying.
I got this flag.
Take about 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep trying, and
signed by a bunch of crew members.
Right, it was yeah, the first attempt after he left, I got it. He was my little good luck, so I'm very happy and grateful he showed up. So thank you. I don't think you are a viewer, but I'm gonna throw that out there in the cosmos that I said thanks. Let's get home safely. I don't have a lot of gas, and that was a big problem. Is that going up at the incline, it's like it wasn't engaging the gasolina, so it was like not wanting to start. I'm like, shit, I need the power. I need the power from this bike to get me up this incline. I mean, I can't just manhandle it. It's hard enough to move it downhill. Let's get home. I've never been in these hills, and to be quite honest, nobody knows I'm over here. So that's pretty bad. Oh yeah, boy. And I lowered the pressure in my rear tire, so these bumps and rocks are not very friendly right now. Before I get any further, because there's some really cool stuff and I don't want to get stuck on another.
Man, look at that editing that I did. I love the callback. Look at that view. How awesome is that?
Oh yeah, boy. And I lowered the pressure in my rear tire.
B-roll, got it going.
And rocks are.
I enjoyed the editing.
Friendly.
I enjoyed editing this.
Before I get any further, because there's some really cool stuff, and I don't want to get stuck on another hill. Let's see how it's looking. Go ahead and restabilize drone. I think that looks good. Let's do it. It's gonna make it harder for me to see. It's 20-something feet elevation. But like I said, I'm on the top of the ridge, so it's not like I'm gonna hit a tree, because I'm the tallest thing out here, and it's following my elevation. So I was just all up in.
That was me pulling out my accent.
You gotta turn. I was just all up in here, and I've actually. Oh, this is one of my very. What was it? Number? I don't remember what number. There's been so many, but I ended the trip where I thought I accidentally. No, I think it was Christmas. Yeah. Christmas. I ended it right here.
ADHD brain.
I turned off my thing and it corrupted the file, but it didn't. So I mean, I went all the way up in there. Let's make it follow.
This is in Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, we're almost safe.
This is next to Berry Goldwater Range. This is
still got some battery left. So
the far east side of Yuma County, basically, before the mountains.
Turn.
The foothills.
Oh.
Blaisdell.
I'm gonna miss this, guy.
Is the area too.
I'm gonna miss this. I could finish it if I go that way, or I can keep going if I go that way. Let's go this way.
Yeah, guys, don't say the S word. It's not good.
He said it was.
It is a bad word, Cash. Let's not say those words. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got a swear jar right here. I'll fill it up and then go to the Screamery or ice cream. Anyways, so GoPro Hero 5. Oh, somebody let me borrow that one. You guys want to see this one? Okay, I'm all like, you guys want to see this? You too bad you're on my live stream.
Order issues, hopefully no GoPro issues, and hopefully no drone issues today. I feel like I can hear some static on my thing. I wonder.
Look at that freaking mount
blowing through these power lines. Anyways, let's start this Saturday Scrambler number 9.
I missed the editing, man. I'm getting creative flow from just watching myself. That sounded pretty. I make my own videos and rewatch them, and it turned. Yeah.
Let's start this Saturday Scrambler number 9.
Yeah, this was a Casey Neistat area.
So artsy.
What's up, everybody? Once again,
I miss doing that. I miss editing like that.
Double checking all my stuff, because you know what, guys? You have to be safe. Making sure my Hero 5 Black is on.
The only problem.
On. 3, 2, 1, on. Oh, I'm gonna turn this thing on too, I guess. And you know what? Since what happened last time, I'm gonna triple check my audio.
The Tascam. I still use Tascams.
You're wondering why I have a Hero 5 Black and not my Hero 4, which is this thing right here.
This is Fortuna Road.
I do
going towards the mountains.
From earlier this week that kind of explains it all. I did an unboxing and everything. This is my little Hero 4 Black right here.
Damn. So where I'm heading out here, I don't know if I'm going to showcase it. Is a little behind the scenes here. Is that this is Fortuna Road in Yuma, Arizona, heading towards Yuma Proving Grounds, the military base, and going towards Highway 95 right now. And this is like 15 miles. Like I had to like really go out of the way to film some of these things. 15 miles is not that very far, but I forgot how much time and effort and dedication and thought process and yeah, I like it. Yeah, because I can go off road here, but I remember it's just too soft. Oof.
So before I jump into this, I want you guys to understand that I have image stabilization on here.
So that was the first. Hero 5 Black was the first one with hero stabilization. I was able to borrow the GoPro from another local motovlogger. I think his name was the guy from Yuma, something like that. He let me borrow it. We did a little meetup, and he's like, "You want to try it out?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, I don't have it." And went to try it out. But yeah, this is where I'm heading up to Highway 95.
Once this thing gets really low, I'm swapping it out. This has the image stabilization on, and I
was working with the color grading. I didn't know too much about it back then, so it's pretty washed out.
Let's wave. Good job. We're waving. We're waving.
I still do that.
Let's adjust you a little bit. I got super going on.
Okay, so it skipped a lot. It skipped a lot. So this is about 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later.
I turn you on before I start.
I saw this area. When I was out riding around. I was like, I want to try that next time. And so I'd write down areas that I thought would be functional. And the areas that I thought would be functional, usually next to power lines, and they were dirt roads next to power lines, because I figured trucks could make it through.
Dangerous thing I've done on this bike. I am in the mountains. I doubt I have cell reception, and I'm basically being an idiot.
Just learned how to adjust ISO. Yeah,
right here.
All that stuff is.
Gorge going right here. You ready?
I remember. I was gonna say I remember this spot right here, and I think I dropped the bike and I cut that out. So right here, like man, these are bringing back memories. So this is this is behind Adair firing range, I believe, in Yuma, Arizona. Obviously not where I can get shot, but up in the mountains. And I wanted to come back out here again. It actually had some pretty good stabilization going on.
That's right. All right, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. This might be my new favorite ride.
So this is how I talk to myself all day, by the way. If you guys don't know that. Like, I talk to myself, and I tell myself, hey, good job, buddy. I do that all the time. I don't know. Like, it's just interesting to see myself talk to myself like this, even back then, because I thought I lost it. I think I lost it for a while. During some darker times in the last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I kind of lost that. And so, I don't know. I'm having a good time watching. Sorry, guys. I keep pausing. I'm the guy that pauses things.
Really excited.
Hey, you guys want to talk while we're watching?
I want to find a spot to throw my drone up. Woo! The grade is deceptive. I barely even turned that throttle and it freaking made me go fast down this hill. Okay. Ah, well, shit. It's a lot of rock. Okay, after this hill, I'm gonna check my tires. This is where having a better freaking clearance will help so much. In that little tiny situation, it would have been great to have like another 2 inches of clearance.
Like, I didn't know where I was going.
Beautiful view. I get to see everything from
any of this stuff.
Everything good? Everything good?
Gosh, that Tracker 2-in-1 exhaust. This was before I changed out my air filter. Before I changed out my front suspension. That was the Progressive 13.5s. It raised it up quite a bit. That's a Mustang fastback seat. That's the Dura and Mida knobby tires. I got a Burley brand. This is before the Burley brand pegs. I had different pegs. I haven't upgraded yet. Yeah, wow.
Making sure.
Burley brand handlebars, though. I know that.
Making sure everything's good. All right. You guys see me? Look at this freaking.
Look at that backpack.
I'm standing right in front of this really big power pole. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna launch the drone, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a heavy bike. Wow. Memories. It was helpful to have the drone go up too, so I can see where I was going. Like I was like, okay, I'm going that way. This was the DJI Phantom 2. I have a Mavic now. I have a Mavic Air. And even then, that's old too now.
Successful flight, very successful flight.
There's the mustache.
So happy. This thing, to be completely honest, the drone does not take very long to set up and take off. It's just that this backpack is so huge.
I don't have to deal with that anymore.
It's
like this big of a thing
right here,
to carry.
And probably not going to catch up to those other riders. Let's just not go off the cliff, okay? So I saw them take this path. I think we're golden. This is amazing. I love this. This is awesome. This is awesome, guys.
Mini 3.4 is much easier. Yeah, much easier. I remember when they came out, the new ones.
Is that, you know, I don't have a dirt bike, guys, and I really want to be able to go on those roads because I'm looking at them. I'm like, man, I really want to do it, but I don't have the bike for it, and I have to live within my limitations. And right here, this is like well within my limitations. And
that backpack was just for the drone.
It's like really good view.
That's it. Nothing else.
It's just so fun. I wish you guys could be here. If you're in Yuma, guys, if you're ever in Yuma, Arizona, message me on Facebook. Message me anywhere if you can. If somehow you have my
6 years late.
Locally,
7 years late.
Whatever it is.
I'm not there anymore.
Beautiful out now. It's getting winter time. I want to come back out here, but I want to take a group of people. I want to be able to.
I was excited. Look at me, all excited.
I'm being excited. Once again, guys, I think I'm the very first Sportster on this path.
That's one thing I could say all the time.
I'm having so.
Nobody else took a Sportster out there.
A little faster. I wish I could have the drone follow me right now, but like I said, guys, I do not want it hitting a power line. These are very high-powered power lines, and I can get in deep shit for that. Let's follow this path. Okay, it continues into a single track. All right, we're turning.
I wasn't comfortable. I was comfortable with fire roads like this, not single track. But the Super 73, I'm good with single track now. That's fun. They go about 20-30 on single track stuff.
Oh yeah, you hear that? Oh, it feels good. I got my back tire flipping around.
Little crest of the hill. Ah, man, I used to set up my. You know how long that shot took? So I not only had to go through this one time, be like, that would look pretty good. I had to set the what was it? It was a Sony cam. It was a something 200. Something cheap. It was like $150. And it was old. And I had to set it up on the tripod to aim it this way, and I had to ride back, then ride past it, and then turn the camera, and then ride past it. Like, you could do all that with a 360 cam now. Yeah, and you got to come pick it up. So I got the idea from that. Did anybody watch Survivor Man? So I watched him do some interviews, and he would talk about it would be so much easier just to survive on his own without having to do the camera work. But like he'll have like a tripod set up, and he'll be showing him like walking over a hill, like to get out a shot. And he was like, yeah, and I had to walk back to get the camera equipment and then walk that hill again. And you have to think about it. He's trying to survive. So he's trying not to burn as many calories as possible. He has to be out there for 7 days. So not only is he trying to survive with his skill set, trying to document it by himself, and then he's also having to hike multiple different times just to get the shot. Yeah, Les Stroud is awesome. I love watching him. And it's like, if he could do that in the wilderness for 7 days, I think I can pull off on the side of the road and then put the tripod down and then go home and have a great meal. As soon as I saw it, I was like, no, there's no reason why I can't be doing that myself. That's just kind of how I do it. It's like I watch people do stuff, and I'm like, I could do that, but in my own way. And that's how you get creative. So that's what I had to do right there. I set the camera. I wanted to look cool. Same thing there. I had to change it up, and then I had to pick it up, and then with editing, make it all look together. But doesn't it just add more? versus just like these camera shots, right?
Oh, it feels good. I got my back tire flipping around.
And then all of a sudden it's like going up over the hill. There's me over the hill, going down the hill. Here I go. And then boom. Ah, man.
I'm having too much
That was about a 20-minute. That was 20 minutes. Maybe like 10 minutes.
I'm sure it'd be a lot easier if
Compression's pretty bad on that.
up, but you know, I'm having fun pretending this is like a regular road but dirt. Okay, so I have to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way real quick because I want to see what's over here. I think I'm coming up to another fork in the road. I think that's a road. I'm gonna check it. See, this is a road too, but I don't know if it leads back up into the mountains. No, damn it. See, I would take my drone up to kind of get a good look of where I'm supposed to be going, but you know what? My drone is like
yeah, with beers waiting at home.
Where I have like the cutoff. I hope this isn't the end of the adventure in the mountains. Whoa, fork in the road, fork in the road, fork in the road. See, there's a road. I can see the road. I don't think I'm on it. I'm having fun though. That's all.
No GPS.
Okay, so at this
is back in the day.
I don't know where I'm at.
MapQuest.
And this is where it should start clicking in your head when you're kind of doing this stuff, is that if you're kind of off the path of where you originally planned and you don't know the area, it's best to just head home. It's just best to try to get home, not try to get to where you want to be. I want to play it safe, so
look at that.
That's what I'm gonna do. This is very soft, guys. One second, I gotta think. Oh, I don't have handguards on this bike. Whoa, this is very soft.
When in doubt, throttle out.
Okay. See, there's the power substation. I knew that's where it went to. I knew it went to the power substation. I think we're.
Yeah, I was just following the
our little
power lines.
Here, the Saturday Scrambler number 9. All right, let's get over this crest, and that way I can get a good look of where I'm at. There's the dump. No, I know exactly where I'm supposed to go. This is where I'm.
Yeah, I remember where the dump was.
I let go of the clutch. Okay, so I'm next to the canal. There's the dump. Okay, the local dump right here. It's one of the county ones. I know there's a path to get back over. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun in these hills. If you guys want to see more of these hills, I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you want to see more of these hills, let me know, because I want to come back. I want an excuse. Tell me to go back. Tell me to go back. Write in the comments. Like this, share this. You ride safe. I'll be safe. I'm going to go home and I'm going to relax. I'll see you guys later. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That scared the shit out of me. I just turned. Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay, one sec. If you have kids in the room, I'm cussing. 3, 2, 1.
I just turned the GoPro on. And I did my double. Ah, fuck. I just did my. Ah, I just did my clap. There's a fucking baby rattler right where I was walking. Oh, man. Oh, I hope these boots would have been able to. Ah, fuck. Oh, let's look at it. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Oh, God, that scared the shit. I just saw it last. Where am I stepping? Trust me, you do not want to get bit by a baby rattler. Oh, fuck. All right.
What's up, little guy? Dude was right on the path. I think he was right. He was right here. Yep, there he is. Little guy. He's super close.
Oh, fuck.
I always did these like 1 minute like intros. Like these would go out on Wednesday, and Saturday it would be the actual thing.
Now I found this off the side of the road, and I'm wondering.
Yeah, so I'd put the date.
This looks like a very interesting path. I think I see some sheep.
Look at the compression. Yeah, I was just, oh, I found a...
I'm gonna have to pop it in, but look how close I am to these.
I was having fun. All right, one more. We will just do one more. Just do one more. Let's do the first one. My very first one.
Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let's go out to the desert.
Actually, no, I remember this one. It was all screwed up, the audio. I don't want to deal with that.
I'm over here back at the gas station starting another Saturday Scramble, guys. This is Dan the Fireman, and I'm going to go someplace I haven't gone since I was a teenager.
Man, this is when I was saying the dump is down that road. The music choice, man. First thing in the morning. This is towards the dump.
There we go. Betty's Kitchen is that way, another 6 or 7 more miles.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
Betty's Kitchen is where the snake was.
Man, is it really nice out? It is. I have this nice breeze. The sun isn't getting hot yet. I'm actually using a different helmet, so hopefully the sound quality isn't too bad. But it is digging into my neck. I'm using my
September 3rd.
I forgot the name. It's a dual sport helmet, and I am headed this way.
Much more comfy.
This is gonna be an area that I haven't been in so long. Let's do it.
The music, man. So dramatic. So dramatic. This is my second Saturday Scrambler. I was testing it out.
So this is where I wanted to go.
I had an idea. So this right here, I don't know if I talk about it in the video, but as a teenager, this is where everybody would be drinking. Everybody. And I was coming here, months before that. Like when you're in high school and like there's somebody talks about like a hangout, like, oh, we have so much fun. All of a sudden it turns into a drinking spot. And one of my buddies talked about this spot, and all of a sudden, months later, people are like drinking here at night. And so it would just, getting cops would show up and it wouldn't be fun. But what I would do with my buddies is that this is like a little dam. And so water would flow through, and there's like this moss along the side. So it's like a slip and slide. And then there's also a spot, I'll wait until we get a little bit further, but there's a spot where you can jump off. So I always, back in the day,
I'm gonna go down.
That's what I showed up for. So right here, where my head is, people will be drinking up here on top. And you can't see it, but there's a lot of water in here. It's like a pool. And it used to be a lot deeper back in the day. Even before this, like a year before this at least. A lot deeper. I'd run and jump off. And you'd have to run far. You'd have to clear like 6 feet in front of you. But thankfully, it's obviously at that slope. So, I mean, it's really just clear 3 feet. But you have to make sure you have enough momentum to clear the next 3 feet halfway down the hill. And then make it into the very shallow / deep. It's not even that deep, but it's still shallow water. And then along here is the moss. And so you just slip and slide into the water, basically. Yeah, and then I remember they would open it up and this hole would be flooded to where the water would be going over the top of this. Like, that's how deep it used to be. But yeah, I used to go there and hang out, like back when I first started driving. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I'm old. 20 years ago. It doesn't sound like when you say the words, but when you feel it. What a life. What a life.
I used to come down here with some friends back in high school, and we used to have some fun. Used to fish just a little bit right here. Some nasty ass water. I've actually crawled through here from the other side when I was younger.
Yeah, we used to dare our buddies to go from the other side through the little tube when it was flowing.
I was an idiot. Oh, I hear some gunshots. I hear some gunshots. I want to get up there. I want to get a good look of everything. I'll be right back.
Once again, setting it up. Look at that transition. I used to jump off of that.
To think I used to jump off of
I should just let myself talk. I just shut my mouth.
this part. Oh my gosh, idiot Daniel. So part of the whole experience of Saturday Scramble, you got to get off the bike sometimes, you know? You have to get off the bike. You have to go explore. Because not everything is accessible, even by motorcycle. I want to go down there. And I think I remember how I used to do that.
Yeah, this is how we did it.
I said I think. I mean, I used to be able to walk that way.
Yeah. No, I did it this way. You can do it, buddy.
Way more daring when I was a kid.
You slide down that.
I remember this. This right here, there's all this moss. And this is basically a slip and slide. We'd clear all the rocks, obviously, but then we'd run barefoot and then slide all the way down into the water. I'm gonna get out of here before I eat shit. One day when we're out here, this thing was lifting up, so it was just shooting.
Yeah.
Just filling this whole thing up. It actually got over the edge of where I was parking earlier.
Memories, man.
It was just shooting, and man, that was fun. But it actually started getting a little too dangerous, so we actually left. And this was a lot deeper. So I used to be able to jump. But that's the normal spot where you jump into the water. Obviously, you can't do that because you can see the rocks. But I used to be able to jump from where my bike is, launch, and kind of clear all this and land.
Yeah, exactly what I just said. Come on. I already told them that.
Like, perfect. So this used to be a lot deeper. Well,
I already said all that.
Now I'm
repeating
seeing
yourself.
a shit ton of trails up that way. I just don't know how to get on that side of the canal. So maybe next Saturday, maybe one of these other Saturdays coming up. Lots of hills. And that actually looks pretty hard packed. I could probably make a lot of these. Let's go ahead and keep going.
Dramatic. Hey, set that up too. Look at that. Thought that was cool.
Whoa. Is this another shooting range? Whoa.
That's a lot of shotgun shells.
No one's here shooting. I'm going downrange. Going downrange. Firecrackers. There's a lot of firecrackers out here. Shotgun shells. There's a refrigerator door. It says food only. That's crazy. That's a lot of trash though. I don't like that. At least with the designated outdoor range that we have, I think they clean it up once a month. But like this, no one's gonna come out here and
that's...
Look at this. Let's just head back and then go left the other way in the fork in the road.
I used to just turn on.
Oh, now I gotta get the camera.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little hot. I'm gonna start cutting it short.
Yeah, September. It's probably about 90 degrees in the morning.
Alright guys, I think I had my fun for today. I think that was about 20 miles. Woo, it's getting hot. I'll go further distances when it starts cooling down in the wintertime, but right now it's still a little warm and it's only 7:45. It's a little disgusting right now. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys had fun.
So, all right, I mean, that's the last one for the day, but what I've gathered from just watching those and the mindset I already had a job, so let's think about this. After action, right? I had a job as a firefighter. Things were paid. So I was doing this because I wanted to do this and it was fun. So this was like my rest and rejuvenation me time. And that's why I'm like enjoying watching it myself. And so I said at the beginning of the stream that I'm taking 3 months off. So if you guys are just now joining in, I'll be back on a live stream October 26th. And then I'm probably going to do once a month, but I'm taking the next 3 months to kind of get off of work. And like I've been enjoying documenting my Super 73 stuff. And I'm getting the same feeling I'm getting from this. It's just interesting. So I'm going to take this and process it. The emotions is brought up, these thoughts that are being brought up. I'm going to journal about it the rest of this week. This month, really. I gave myself this next month as more of a planning and prep phase. And that's the last 2 months of the year is developing the habit. But I don't know. You guys are watching me pretty raw right now, pretty vulnerable. So like this was 6 years ago. The thing that's coming to my mind, if I was talking to my younger self right here, it would be to keep having fun. Do what you need to do to finance your responsibilities, but try not to lose out on the things that bring you happiness. So I did lose that, and I've been exploring that this last year. 2023 has been exploring what I like and who I am. And I think this video came at a really good moment. Maybe my younger self has a good message to you now. Yeah. I mean, this is 6 years. This is my 29, 30-year-old self right now in this video. And just watching him do this stuff and how he's speaking. There's some happiness in the voice. There's some playfulness. There's some excitement. This was good. This was good. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. I'm really happy I got to share this with you guys. You guys are very important to me. This is the Saturday Scrambler video series. I'm happy for you, Rexy. Very happy for you. I'm glad you're also on a journey like that. So this was good for me. This was actually I think this was a great way to end, or I'm sorry, a great way to start my little sabbatical that I got going on. Gosh, I used to do gift card giveaways. Let's get rid of that. Let's see how much money I made off it. this video. Just so you guys can see. Let's do since lifetime upload. I made $5. I made $5. I made $5 off of that. So like back then I wasn't doing it for the money. Back then I was not doing it for the money. I mean, if I broke anything on that little trip, I only made $5. Wow. That's funny. November 24th, 26. Oh, this was the Harley crash in the bush, but yeah, November 24th, 2016. Wow. All right, guys. I had a great time with you. This kind of opened up some memories and some creativity that when I come back really strong in 2024, I'll be able to kind of integrate some of this stuff. What do you make off a newer vid? You guys want to see that? I don't really care. I'll share it. What's the latest video that I did? So this was that broken bone one. 22,000 views, $170. And it's still delayed a little bit, so might be a little bit more. Still getting some views. That's 64 an hour, so that's pretty good. 7.9%. Engagement was okay. I mean, for a 26-minute video, these are pretty standard. Nice little spike. Audience. Subscribers. Got some subscribers. A lot of you guys are subscribed watching it. I think I'm allowed to show this. I know in terms of service when it comes to YouTube, you can't show CPM for the most part. But I mean, it's almost $22 CPM. It's pretty good. RPM is the big one here, really. A little bit of a difference. A little bit of a difference. I never show the analytics of things. Let's take a look at, I'll leave you guys with this. Let's take a look at the most viewed video that I have. Outside of a YouTube short. So the 13 minutes of dumb riding. This video has, Jesus, 12 grand? 2.3 million views. When was this published? November 19th, 2021. Dude, it's almost 12 grand just from watch pages. That's insane. Decent retention. I like 60% retention. 2.3 million views. This is the best performing video I've ever done. So when people say, can you create educational content on YouTube and get paid for it and make a living off it? Yes. So when I see people create content and they're like, you have to be clickbaity, you have to be a crazy person, you have to do illegal things, you have to give what the audience wants. Nobody wanted me talking about motorcycle crashes. Nobody wanted me talking over them. Everyone just wants to see the crashes. So many people comment like, Daniel, shut up. I want to just watch. You're annoying. Keep doing what you're doing. Could be $5. It could be $5. All right, guys. I gotta get going. It does hit different, huh? See you later, Mototoki. Guys, I'm gonna get going. Sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. That's gonna be the main place where I'm gonna be posting a bunch of stuff. Remember, we got the basic Smart Rider course. It is complete. Unit 6, the Mentorship 101. I'll be seeing you guys next month.